myself 10 years from now. It's so far away, it's almost impossible to imagine. Am I alone, or is there a wonderful person next to me? Knowing me, I'm sure you're causing all kinds of trouble for lots of different people. I'm sorry, I don't mean to. That's all right. That's part of life too, isn't it? You're not perfect, but you've got a lot to give, so...
Once again, bitch.
No. No.
Once again, bitch.
Here comes a new challenger. You must crush them.
Did we not break it this time? I don't think we broke it this time. This is Baker. Second time's the charm. Alright, so for those of you who weren't here last time, last stream kind of blew up, so I ended up finding out my OS got corrupted. I don't know how or when, but I had something weird happen, like, I think it was like towards the end of, also, I think I'm a little low. So I had to reinstall like everything. So bear with me here. I have a simple legend for you, sir. Why you know take with you? Hey man, echo? Is it a bad echo? Let's see, where are you echoing from? Oh, I see it.
I got it. Boom. Cool. Oh shit. Everything good now? Alright, let's see who's here. Chikyo Chigai. Hello. Baba Katie. How's Japan treating you? I'll answer that in a second. Big Mitch. Hello. And Peter Parker, of course. The Peter Parker, Matt, the troll of the trolls. Oh my god. The only reason I remember your fucking tag is because of how many times I've seen "Where are you?" and why do you keep disappearing? Oh shit. Yeah. What's up? It's your boy Alex, back at it again with another video. Hopefully the stream isn't a fucking blow up. That'd be great. That way I can actually keep this one and, you know, have this stuff, you know, that'd be great. Oh shit. But yeah, if anything happens today, if my PC decides to explode again, I'm switching to Intel like the moment it crashes. So, but deep down, you know, I didn't lie. I mean, you didn't. You're in 24 minutes into my last video. Oh, good shit. Maybe you should go watch more of them. But yeah, welcome. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? What time is it even in that part of the world right now? Right now, it's 4 in the afternoon, so it's probably like around, I'm assuming like 10 to 12. I don't know. Whenever it comes to time frames, I just kind of use one frame and then that's it. I just forget any other time zone exists. I tried streaming in AB1. Hell no. YouTube really did not like that, so that's why I was getting like super laggy there for a second. I don't know if you guys were there for the intro, but it was getting a little like fucking stop and go kind of thing. 2 a.m. I should probably be in bed, but insomnia is a bit, yeah, tell me. Dude, my sleep schedule has been absolutely fucked. I don't know what has been. I know, I have a feeling I know why my sleep schedule is fucked up, because where I used to work, was the busy time, right? So I'm noticing I have a lot more energy at night because I'm so used to being physically like worn out. So my body's like, all right, we're ready to go, you know? So, but now it's like, nah, my body's like, hey, you can actually, you know, live. Want to catch you live 11 word. You hit up the arcade scene in Japan yet? Well, see, the thing is, like, I've been to Japan 4 times before I moved, and I've been to the arcades. I've spent plenty of time in the arcades, and you know what? Doing it by yourself is not as fun as doing it with a group of people, like many things, right? But I mean, the arcades is the way it usually is. I did find a new arcade that I knew of, but didn't know they run tournaments until like the last time I was there, which was like maybe 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I done seen it. There's more to Japan than just arcades. Okay, let me get my display window. Actually, we're not, because we're actually we'll put a playlist. We'll put a list up or something. Plus, I need some jams to chill out to at the same time. Hey, look at you guys on the fucking thing. Hey, look, it's me. I always find it weird that YouTube, like, recommends your own stream to yourself. I always find that funny. Yeah, get the old... Where's the Gran Turismo mix? Yeah, there we go. The classic. I stayed up late to finish an ARC mission like a week ago, one night, and I've been destroyed since. I mean, I've kind of been the same. I released a video last night, this morning, and then that's when I pretty much went on a mission to fix my computer, because last night was kind of like the last bit of problems I was having. It was just like one of those, it's those frustrating problems, like where it's not hardware related, it's like within the OS related. So like it's kind of fucking annoying. So I had to like play a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, it was pain. So I ended up being up until like 5 in the morning diagnosing, and then you know, like after I finished like rebooting my entire OS, I had to go buy a new SSD because this is the one, this SSD, this NVMe right here. Man, I can't wait to get my lighting back. This NVMe right here had a corrupted OS on it, and I didn't want to reinstall. No, I did reinstall Windows, and I was like, okay, it's gonna be fine. And then, nope, it did not fix it. And then I was like, okay, well, I can either completely reformat it, and then I was like, no, because I had this NVMe. For you nerds out there, I had that since the Intel 6700K. That was my first NVMe. So it's been a while. So I was like, you know what? Maybe it might just be time to, you know, switch it out. So you played Exa Arcadia. Is it worth the money? Exa Arcadia. Is that like the big old mech rig thing? Oh, let me see. Exa Arcadia. Oh no, it's a bullet hell. No, I don't even think I've seen that game. Like actually at the arcade. Oh, that's an old girl, really. Yeah, I haven't seen it at the arcade. There's hella riding, so yeah, I'm trying to see if it's worth it. If I see it, then I'll let you know. It's just a lot of the arcades now. So like the old arcade. Okay, we'll go into a little bit of the arcade stuff from Sub-Zero. So when I came here the first time, there was a lot more niche, like hole-in-the-wall arcades that had a lot more old school stuff. There was actually the first 2 times I came, the SNK building was still here, but after COVID, that shit is long gone, long gone. And now it's like you don't see very little variety. You get very little variety now. There's a lot of Taito stations, which is like the main ones, and I haven't been to the Namco one yet, which is one I do want to go to. But then the Taitos, like they used to have like a lot of Tekken. Like there's one that was right next to the train station. There's 2, right? And they all used to have like Tekken 7 cabs like lined up. But now they gone. Like Gundam Assault, whatever, that, you know, that one, that shit has been pretty dominant and has replaced any Tekken cab that I remember seeing in the first place. So kind of bittersweet. Yeah, like Gundam XVS. Like XVS is tight. I haven't got a chance to really like, I want to play it. Like I really want to give it a shot and like really play, but I just haven't had time to go out there and, you know, like I'll get into that in a second, but like I just can't, because I have to go all the way over there. I can't play it at home and, you know, like get used to the game, and I have to go over there and then spend money and play and then get better there and then go back home, and then you can't be there hella late because you're gonna miss last train. If you don't get last train, then you're gonna stay out and get drunk and have to walk back home. Like there's a whole bunch of things when it comes to it. We're like trying to live and play arcade is a lot harder than people like to think. What is your favorite Gundam series? Hold on. Let me show. I can do one thing and you'll know which one is my favorite. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Really? Really? Come on. It's right there. It's right there. I think Title Sessions are selling Tekken 7 cabs and preparing for Tekken 8 cabs. But the thing is, like, even before Tekken 8 was announced, when I was here last year, all of the Tekken 7 caps were gone. And that was like right at the actual last months when COVID lockdown was going. Where's your favorite Gundam? Yeah, it's the XVS is really, really, really popular here. But yeah, G Gundam. G Gundam. I like G Gundam because it's the most different out of all of the Gundams. If I were to choose like even my second one is like one of the more unorthodox Gundams is Orphan Blood. Orphan Blooded. What is it? Orphan Blooded Orphans. You know that one? Yeah. And then What would be after that? I don't even, oh, Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt's good. Iron-blooded orphans. Yeah, or orphan-blooded orphans, whatever, same shit. But yeah, dude, like, I don't know. Like, it's weird. So I'll answer the questions from the community tab because I had hella people asking me shit. YouTube, give me an easy way to get to the goddamn community tab, please. Why do I have to view my own channel to go into the community to go look at a post? Like, come on. So I gotta ask, how did you get so good at filming and making videos? Did you get any tips? It's just all, the way I learned was very trial and error. Like, I go in it quite a bit in my last video, like how I didn't traditionally like get into video like a lot of people do. Like I didn't grow up with it. I mean, I grew up with like my dad taking photos and stuff when I was younger, but outside of that, like I didn't really have like a traditional way into video. And then when I got into drifting, that's where like things started to accelerate. But I was shooting from like 2012 to 2014, but kind of just for fun. Like I never took it seriously. I never took any jobs for it. I never like indulged myself into it, but it just didn't hit. But I don't know what happened. Like 2016 or 17, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a real chance. It was probably because I had recently broke up with my ex-girlfriend at the time and I went to a downward spiral, so I did everything I possibly could to distract me from whatever I was feeling at the time. But you know, it somehow landed me here, so you know, something worked out. And then I bought a Sony A7S and I was like, I'm gonna learn how to do this shit, and I was fucking terrible. I use a Premiere. Favorite Gundam series, I don't know, depends on criteria. 00 is the most fun. But Thunderbolt and Witch from Mercury. Yeah, I haven't watched Witch from Mercury. Well, I forgot who was in there. What was it? Somebody was like, have you watched Gwitch? Was it you, Tomoka? Somebody was like, have you watched Gwitch? I was like, I haven't streamed on Gwitch before. You coming back to the States ever, or Japan for life? It's more like if however long I'm allowed to be here, then I'll stay here. I don't know how, like outside, you know, outside the obvious, like family and stuff is the only thing that's really like, maybe you should go back every once in a while. But outside of that, like, I don't really have reasons to really like go back. You know what I mean? Be on the rebound. Yeah. But then it was more like, it wasn't even just that, right? Like it was a part of it for sure. I'm like one of those people who like, I don't regress my feelings, but I will do everything I possibly can to not think about them. And I will go to some extreme lanes at sometimes. And I mean, like, things weren't even, I mean, things were okay. I mean, mentally, you know, but yeah, outside of that, like, just, I don't know what really came over me. But even then, dude, like, 2016, I started, right? But I don't think I really got my stride until 2019. Until I'm here. I can show you guys what video. Some of you have, I know I've probably, those of you who have been in my Twitch stuff, and whenever I get asked this, this is the video that I really think I developed my own style. Do you guys want to watch it? Do you guys want to watch the video I'm talking about? Or we can actually go through my super old catalog and look at like some of the first videos I ever fucking made. Because a lot of people that, oh, what's up, Squid? A lot of people just think like you make it like, oh yeah, you've been good at doing the video thing since like you were fucking birthed. I'm like, fam, my first video was in 2004 and nobody has seen it. And the second video was like, I don't even remember, but here, all right, let's throw the video up. Here, we'll do this. We'll start from my first video, period. Pornhub after, because you could be getting the mangas just like camera. Here, we'll start from the beginning, or not the beginning, but as close. Oh no, it's not even on Vimeo. Actually, no, I think it is on Vimeo. Hold up. Nope, it's not even on that channel. Ooh, let's not let that play. That's copyright. Team faint heart. Got any tips for drifting in a Pinto? Get rid of the Pinto. And then buy a sim. I think it's this video. This wasn't the first, but it was damn close. Ooh, look at that crunchy. Beautiful, crunchy, gross. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, nope, delete that. You could tell I have no idea where I am. I'm like, I'm here, and that's kind of it. But dude, like, this is a photo camera. This was a camera that didn't even have a fucking video. We were sharing a camera between me and my friend. So like, a friend of mine had like one of those Rebel TIs, and we were like, fuck it, we're gonna use that to get video, and then we're gonna rent a lens. But we didn't have a tripod. And then, of course, we did what every single photographer, videographer wants to try, and we bought a photo tripod. For those of you that don't know, the difference is that, oh wait, do I have mine with me right now? No, I don't. It's at the shop. But on a video tripod, it's like a fluid head, so it's really smooth when you pan left and right. But when it comes to a photo tripod, it's locking. So like, it's like trying to cut. So when you're using a video tripod, it's like using a hot knife through butter for like video stuff. But when you try to use a photo tripod for video stuff, it's like trying to, use a hot knife through butter with fucking sand. It's not going to be smooth. So like, you get like stops in between, and you can't like turn certain ways, and it sucks. But anyway, I was doing photo at the time. I didn't focus on video till way later. Ah, yes. What time is it? It is 4:20 in the afternoon. Blaze it. Hot knife through jello. It's more like cement. How is the car scene in Japan? Oh, it's great. But it depends like who you associate with and stuff. Or like what kind of stuff you're looking for. Drifting's like super popular. I would say it's super popular. Oh, look at this. Watch this speed drop. Oh my God. So intense. Wow. Amazing. This shit out of my face. So that's where I was back then. Not that great. Just like very focused. But this 2017 is where I would say I really got my stride in terms of like style, the way I want to make my videos, the way I want to represent myself. What was my first car? 300ZX Turbo. What's your go-to lens to shoot? It depends on what you're shooting. I mean, you can say like what lens you go to, but like if you're at it depends on where you're shooting, what you're shooting, and hell, in some cases, when you're shooting. For example, like when I'm at drift events, I always get a 7200. I have a 18-105 f4, and then I usually keep like 2 or 3 primes with me, mainly to get like close-up footage, to get some more like, use like a wide angle and something that I can close in on, so that way the wide angle is more for, the 300ZX. It's the earlier model, and mine was an 86. I never considered before most recent video that one could be into drifting specifically, but it seems a really cool thing. Yeah, it's what's cool. What's funny is like a lot of people assume that like since drifting started in Japan that like everybody knows drifting and drifting is super known. And I would say that only has been kind of true within the last maybe 2 years. Maybe 2 or 3 years, because like now there's like a movie on it, and people are starting to like, I just saw like literally the other day, like there's some woman drifting in like the Pro Series, and like she's getting attention, and it's on the news and stuff, like the local news. So like, drifting's like becoming more and more like mainstream. But yeah, it's not like, if you go up to some people, you can be like, yeah, I'm into drifting, or I hear for drifting, and some people will like not even know what the hell you're talking about. But then but this was the one, like, I feel like Sebastian. But this video, so what's funny about this one, this was my first time ever going to Japan. Ever. So this was my first time in 2017. And I'll tell you guys the story after, because some of you know what I went through for the first one, because it was not fucking easy. Let me put the gate on my fucking. 'Cause I don't feel like putting my headphones on. Standing stream, right? Like now, you guys know, like whenever people watch my Twitch streams, know I fucking love, but now I have all the freedom to do all. It's great. It's great. Although I do want to fix the echo in this fucking room, though.
Yeah.
Would you like to tell us what's going on, Jason?
So we're figuring out how to load my car into the container,
Yeah, it's
and
gonna be
now we're gonna attempt to
my
not
knowledge of
have my
drifting
car
starts
flip
ends
over
with
in the
Tokyo
container.
Drift
Oh,
and Need for
sick.
Speed. Hey, that's fine, man. That's like a majority of people that even know that drifting existed. Did you see that? Hold on, let me show you something. November 3rd. Do you see the time correlation there? This is the reason why I shot this. To give you a clear idea of how close I was cutting it. How much was it for shipping a car? I think it's around $4 to $5 grand. But I'm not the shippering man. I was just there to shoot my friend's stuff getting shipped and stuff. That woman is my new hero. She sounds cool. Literally a week, if that, where I bought my ticket. A week. And I was broke.
Let's go. Choose character.
It's actually lower than I thought. Now it's, oh man. Okay, I can show you guys some really cool shit in a second. So I redid this now. I will show you how different I can do shit now. It's like, I didn't think about it like this now, but it's not like exactly the same, but it's a little different. But I'll show you what I can do now, and it's kind of eye-opening.
Character
Let's see what
selected.
it was gonna be.
USA.
No, it's like 5 to 10 grand. And if you want to like put your car on the street, like it's even borderline, it's gonna be expensive, real expensive. But this is where you can see how like elements of how I edit today. The song still fucks, by the way.
Lose your mind, get lost in the sound wave. Let the rhythm spin round and round.
Oh yeah.
Body misbehaving. It can take you to a higher ground. Ready for a celebration. Up all night. Get on the floor. Oh, here we go. Dance to the radio. Oh, here we go. Dance to the radio. All the colors in the sky above us. Getting wild in the atmosphere. Move to the motion of a dance below it. It's a sparkle that is in the air. All night on the floor. Get ready for a celebration. All night. Get on the floor.
Yeah. What's funny is like I don't know if better is the word, but definitely more consistent. Like I'm able to do something like this more often. Or if like, all right, I'm gonna make this type of video. Okay, I know what I need to shoot. I know how I want to shoot it and what I need to do. Bro got hit by a car doing this. I almost did in my last video. Yeah, I'll show you actually. Where I almost got hit. Like, chaos art. This is a girl driver's meeting today.
Everybody's got their hands up, chanting. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Everybody's got their hands up, chanting.
Have you been on MK1? I've been playing a lot of MK1. Not as of like maybe the last week or two. I'll show you. I can probably show you guys why too. But yeah.
Fucking insane.
Dude, what the fuck just happened?
Here we go, dance to the radio. All night, off we go. Get ready for a celebration. All night, ain't coming home. Oh, here we go, dance to the radio.
That's it. That's it. But let me see something. So that was 2017. Yeah. So here, while it's fresh in my mind, let me show you the fucking what that character screen now can look like, or what I can do. It's only by coincidence that like I did something similar like super recently. Let me see if I can find it. Oh no, it's in my After Effects file. Oh yes, Alex being fucking organized for once is kind of nice. See, good thing I can show this here, thankfully, because it's not gonna be on this channel. So this is for an event that we covered like a week and a half ago. Does this job pay well for the body of work you provide? Sure. I mean, it's enough for me to come here and live, and like I said in the video, like financial of like influence doesn't really influence me to do anything. Money is money, right? Like as long as I'm living and being able to eat, breathe, and sleep, I'm really not that much of an asking person and shit like that. What is my dream cars? Another 240Z. And I don't know. Like I don't think exotic cars don't really hit as hot here. You seem happier? Oh yeah. Like I've told many people this, like I may not have the same security I used to, not like financially, but like I can go back home at any point in time, or the country could be like, get the fuck out of my house, you know, kind of feeling. But I've been the most relaxed and like a feel goody feeling I have been for like a while. But yeah, I forgot what I was going before that. But anyway, this was for a video that I was making or made last month. This part's not even finished yet, but this is like the shit I can do now.
Final backstage selection. Choose your next location. Chicago.
And I already made a whole bunch of changes to this. And some of you could probably recognize the sounds I use, but like none of that's like a real screen or anything. That's something I made in After Effects, which like when I made Don't Go People on Fighting Games, I made that in a way on purpose to teach myself to do it, to get used to doing stuff like that. It's written all over your face, I can tell. That CVS 2 vibe. It's a mix because I use Guilty Gear sounds, I use Tekken character select theme, and then I used something else I can't remember at the top of my head. Something from CVS. Can't wait to be blown away. Whatever's coming next. Shit. Right now I'm working on. Well, I guess since you. Oh man, no, I can't show that yet. I can't. I would love to show you guys. How many of you saw the teaser? That's what I want to know. How many people actually stayed to watch the teaser? Or even know what I teased in general? No spoilers. Dude, these hold up. I got to full screen this because this is very important. These snacks, bro. These are fucking like cream peanut butter sandwiches. But the butter, the peanut butter is like mixed with whipped cream. See, Squid saw it. But Squid, what if I told you I made a full-blown anime intro of Guilty Gear Strive? All from original scenes. No scenes from the... Just all original scenes. Yeah. You did see that. See, what if I told you the reason why I was able to split that teaser so easily, because I didn't make it in that video. That segment of the video has been done for probably a year at this point, or maybe like half a year. Just in case for those of you who maybe missed it. Oh, so shout out to H Bomber. Also, does this song not fuck or what? This song fucks. Forgot my fucking mic gain is still fucking hella high. I'm gonna be doing that more probably, more like super teasers at the end.
Hey, Alex, weren't you working on something before the whole move thing was happening?
In the crucible of fierce competition, a tempest of violence surges through their very veins. Bound by a relentless pursuit of glory, they succumb to the dark allure of conflict. Who shall become Daredevil? Heaven or hell? Let's rock. Nope, they can wait.
Hell, so big.
Devil, heaven or hell? Let's rock. Nope.
I don't know who saw it, but I was like, somebody was like, why don't you just put the whole thing? I was like, nah, I can't. There you go. If you needed a proper teaser, there you have it. Now I've been working on this on and off, but it's still very much in the scripting stages. I know nothing about these games. Glad you're doing well. Hey, thanks, Cal. Your first part of the video is a video I recommend to my friends who are starting to want. Yeah, and what's weird is what's weird about that video, man. Like a lot of people, I guess it's not weird, but people use it like kind of as a reference point. Because I'm lately, maybe it's because it's been so long at this point, but a lot of people use that video as like a marker, and then they go back into that video to see like how they've progressed or what if their thinking has changed, and then they comment down below like, dude, I can't believe like the way like I think about fighting games now, and like that's not all I wanted. I didn't want to like super bit like anybody who knows me knows that I was not expecting that video to pop off in the way it did, but it did. Yeah, and I go back and watch it all the time when I'm eating. Yeah, exactly. I do the same. Like, whenever I'm feeling like creatively, like, see, there you go. I was punching the air excitement when I saw that teaser. Squid's like, let's go. Oh, my PC issues. It's just been really weird. I had like my PC in general, like I had no problems. It's just my OS has been really fucking weird. And now it's fine. I'm gonna test gaming a little bit later, probably like maybe like in, I don't know when, but yeah. It's been really fucking weird. But so far, ever since I moved this thing out of my system, it's been running relatively smoother. I did have issues yesterday, even after I got the SSD, where it started randomly crashing, and then I started blue screening, and then I started getting the USB fucking, like when you have to pull out like all your devices to see which one it was, and it wasn't any of them, and then I couldn't get back to my OS, so I had to reinstall Windows again. But this time I did a full wipe, like drivers, everything, just get out of my life, just go away. And then yeah, I was able to, it worked out. And so far, fingers crossed. If anything happens, I swear to God, I'm going to Intel. I was like, yesterday, I was like, I just want to play the Cyberpunk DLC. That's all I want to do. I just want to play the Cyberpunk DLC before I get busy again. And then here we are. Only reason I'm doing the stream now is I wanted to test the system before I started editing, and then, make sure it doesn't crash while I'm editing. That'd be nice. But yeah, let's see. Let's answer some of those questions that people were asking me about Japan stuff. But yes, Final Battle. Don't Give Up on Fighting Games Volume 2 coming eventually. I don't know if it's gonna be even called Don't Give Up on Fighting Games again. What do you guys think? I think I'm just gonna make it into a series when I try different fighting games, but obviously not every single fighting game I play is gonna turn into that video. Yeah, it's just the annoying ones, man. It's not hardware, or like my CPU's fine, my temperatures are fine. I like even took out my riser cable from my GPU because I was like, oh, maybe that might be it. So it's just been really fucking weird. Yeah, because that's what I thought, because I just removed the drive and I was like, ah, fuck, okay. And then it happened again, but there was some stuff that I had, I guess, from the old OS, so I just deleted all of it. So hopefully it's gonna be fine going forward. I use it as a motivational video whenever my friends are having a hard time with Fighter. Yeah, exactly. Even I go back to look at that video, my own video, to be like, okay, maybe I'm just overthinking it. I am gonna make a fucking frame data dedicated video eventually too. I think it's gonna go like playing on my levelist controller and getting used to that. Frame data video that goes into like simplifying, like making frame data easier to understand for people. I've talked about this in the last stream, but of course I deleted that shit, so basically it never existed. But oh man, when people like, oh my god, fucking frame data is ruining fighting games. Oh my god, like what? It's like the worst thing ever. I remember the times where frame data wasn't even necessary to play fighting game. Let me fucking educate you motherfuckers right now. If you have ever played a game with a cooldown, congratulations. You just proved yourself wrong. Because a cooldown is technically frame data. It's the recovery of whatever you used. Boom! I know, I'm a genius. I know. Alright, Alex, be real. Is Boss Coffee all that in a bag of chips, or is it overhyped? It's great. Sounds like you've been on Scrub Post. Nah, I just look at the comment section on my fucking video. That's all I need to do. I even have some screen. We could look at. Let me see. Oh, actually, I don't know if I have it. Let's see. I may or may not have it on this one. I think I may have put it on my other shit, but let's see. Yeah, it looks like I might have just like left. And for those of you who are watching, I will tease. I can show you the intro for Volume 2 because I am gonna change it because the way I currently have it. So you guys might be able to see that part. Yeah, I have them somewhere. I have like screenshots of people saying some really stupid shit. The rainbow coffee? I don't. For me, it's the cream one. I don't remember. Let's see, the cream boss coffee. Yeah, this one. This is the one for me. The rainbow one's a little too much for me. But yes, you guys, for those of you who are watching now, I will probably show you guys the intro, or at least what I have so far for it. I did this last time when I did the first Don't Give Up on Fighting Games, and when I was on Twitch. I think I built the whole intro on stream, I think. And then when I was learning like certain like different effects and stuff, I think that's when I was letting people like put their own input and stuff, because that's what made that video so fun. Like, even though I was making it with like a without any real intent, when people would come in and like chime in the stream, I would ask people live about like what they think and what they felt like should be in there. Sushin, oh my god, I made a no Hulk stream. Welcome. Burr. But yeah, streaming on YouTube. Why can I know who you are without even looking at your name, but looking at the fucking last 3 letters of your fucking comment? Oh fuck! What's up, Dab? By the way, any thoughts for Reyna for Tekken 8? Oh, we talked about those last time, but I don't know, man. She hasn't really done anything for me. She looks like another fucking character default anime character trope kind of lady with Heihachi moves. I like her gameplay, but her as a character just seems very samey. Reyna makes my Lazarian heart flutter. I mean, I like her. Is this? I don't know. I think they could have did better on like revealing her, because they were just like, here's Reyna. Oh my god, Mishima JoJo. But they didn't show any. Okay, let me do this first. Before I start talking out of my ass, let me rewatch the trailer again. Because I'm like thinking in my head, like, am I just misremembering this? Come on, Alex, you can't make a box and not have it fit in the box. Oh, I didn't even realize that. That's Akuma. That's kind of cool. You still using stickless? Have you ditched it? This one? The LEDs and the screen is broke, so I'm waiting on a replacement, but it still works. Mishima hybrid character sounds fun. Yeah. And she's hella Kansai style, which is kind of cool.
Get ready for the next battle.
But what I don't like is like purple lightning.
New challenger.
They like do nothing to be like, hey, she's Mishima related outside of Tekken Zaibatsu and fucking Kuma in the background. Sick, dude. That's all you got for me? Really? That's it. That's all you got with me with Cyberpunk Default 24. Didn't you get that thing though? Didn't you just get that thing? I got it like, no, I haven't just got it. It's been like a month and a half, but yeah. Arthritis is tingling. I thought the same thing. My video is a bit loud. I'll turn it down. But yeah, when it comes to the leverless, I thought the same thing. I thought my wrist, because the last time I tried a hitbox style controller, or just like I think my custom one that I made a long time ago, my wrist didn't like it very much, and I had to stop playing. But I also may have forgotten that I had a repetitive movement injury at the time in my leg, which also had something to do with my hand as well, but it wasn't as severe. And then I decided to, instead of practically rehabilitate, I decided to make a hitbox and stand up and make all the holes and almost die a couple of times while making it, and may have just overdid my wrist movements a little too much. Damn it, let's check out Reina. But I'm like, it just felt like they could have did more to be like, she's a part of Machiners. And then like when you seen her do it electric, I was like, oh shit. I think she'd be cooler if she looked like, I don't know if you know who Zoya from Path to Nowhere is, but Reina would have benefited from copying from some of those. No, they'd have been benefited. Dude, does she not look like Cyberpunk Default 24? Like, I feel like I can make this character right now in Cyberpunk 2077. Jin Senpai, huh? She must have been like a student, I'm assuming, or something. So no Sujuk Sanjuk reviews? Nah. Ain't no goddamn reviews happening for a long time, if ever. Didn't you? Kazuya kick. Got fucking Heihachi fucking kick thing. Got fucking Heihachi's like string. Got her headbutt. I like how she has a hybrid hell sweep. But you know who this is from? This is from fucking Kunimitsu, which is a character I can care less about. You're on a mini hitbox now? I'm just trying it. I still have my fucking the cross layout one that I have over there. One more yeet in the trash. We need a JLX. What's funny is I could buy those locally. That was rather amusing. Like, why? Just tell us. Why? You're a new character. Nobody knows where the fuck you're from. You're probably saying that because the story's gonna be trash again. I get it. They're like, play the game so you can figure out who she is. But if it's a brand new fucking character, like when they did Kunimitsu, they're like, hey, check it out. She's wearing the old one, but she has a new mask. And she looks a hell of a lot younger. I wonder what could be the difference. But this one, they're like, hey, look, girl with highlights. Check it. If fucking Knives is in here. I do like she uses Taito mixed with Mishima moves. Yeah, it's cool martial arts to represent a new generation type character. Yeah. Bring back Tekken Force. Pat Word, Jim's Arcade with Tube. Oh, I wonder, wait a second. It's also like, does she have the Devil Gene too? Correct. Damn, she made an eclipse. The Devil's King. Yeah, so it's like, if she don't got the Devil Gene, I guess it's fucking whatever. But yeah. I'm just like, dude, just let Heihachi die. Let the bears die. Why? 2 other actual valuable characters could have been added to the cast instead of the 2 fucking bears. How's Japan going? Japan's going well, man. It's a good time. It's a good time. Right now I'm streaming in order to make sure my setup doesn't explode. Not Kuma, like Bruce. It could have been anybody. Like, you don't see Dan in Street Fighter 6 at launch. You know what I mean? Character lobby thing. Or making it unlockable. Like, don't give me base roster fucking Panda Bear. Fuck both of them. Fuck them. Just fuck them. They could have put anybody else in. They could have put like let's see, what would be a good character to see back? I'm not even talking about Elisa. I'll be fine having Elisa as DLC. Like, they could have had I guess they could have King in there, and Armor King. Armor King's not that different. Or yeah, they could have put Marduk in there as like base. Or what other character could deserve that spot? Because all the OGs are back. I can live without Anna. I don't know. And that's it, right? That's all for the character reveals, I think. All right. Let's take a look at some of the questions people left me. Dude, I feel so bad that I put this out now. This is not for Volume 2 at all. This is for the Levered video. Could have had Lei. I feel like Lei would have been a lot, though. I feel like they would need some time. Because he's got brave data V-Slip. Stupid. And the team game thing was by accident. It was just by coincidence of the footage I used. Alright, let's see here. This is an excellent video. Thank you for your documentation perspective. Anyone looking to get into fighting games for season veterans should watch this whole video. Videos about different arcades you visit would be pretty awesome. I think I talked about this before, right? There's already a plentiful amount of people who've already done that. Your YouTube vids inspired me to start making content on YouTube, man. Oh, sick! I'm glad you were inspired to make the voyage and to become a pro tube viewer. But yeah, all team games. Obviously, you are back from the future to warn us about Project L. You want to know what's funny? If I told you I started a script 3 years ago on Project L, that will probably be going along when Project L comes out, because there's a lot of like stuff coming back with it. You know, is it true that Retro Gaming Hunt drying with so many people now buying games? I don't think so. It depends on what you're looking for. There's literally like 3 places you can buy retro games at. I think it's only if you're looking for something really specific. Speaking of Project L, are you hype or do you even care? I'm in the middle. I don't have like a character that can champion me that much. Besides, what's the base? Oh man. Project L characters. There's one character. I always forget his name. Echo, who has like the reverse time stuff. He was like the only character that really made me curious to see. But so far, I am more interested in Project L to see what it does with the FGC. because a lot of people were like, oh man, it's gonna fucking save the fucking FGC. Oh man, it's gonna change it. Oh my god, there's gonna be so much money in the FGC. I am so curious to see how Project L is gonna handle fighting games, because you know whatever they do is gonna influence anybody else who's looking at it, right? But I don't know, because Project L has been in the works for so long that there's so many iterations that have changed since its initial like creation. Like the art style changed. Like imagine if it would have came out with the art style that they were slowly building around. That shit would have not worked today, because Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8 would blow it out the water. And then like before it was like, oh yeah, like League is Project L is gonna be super cool because it has like these dedicated servers, and you know, with the rollback netcode, and it's gonna be so much cooler, and the art style is really good. But now you have Grand Blue versus Fantasy Land 2 or whatever the fuck it's called. Then you have Guilty Gear Strive and Dragon Ball Z. Those games have come out, and Project L's gonna look a little samey. It's looking a little samey. Oh. When it first showed off, right, we're like, wow, this actually looks really sick. Like a lot like darker tones when it comes to cell shading, you know, like where Strive is like very bloomy and very, they have some saturated colors, but they don't have like that dark kind of like how they did with our League's Arcane show. They don't really have that kind of that representation. But now it's looking a little samey. And then like, oh wow, now you have these assist characters and these assist games, but now MK1 has assist characters, and you know, who knows, DBZF might be around the corner eventually or sometime soon. And yeah, it's what was like making it very unique is starting to fade because of how long the development cycle is taking. Isn't that the team that did Power Rangers Battle for the Grid? Same team doing Project. I'm not sure, but I know, was it the robot game? I always forget the names. It was the free-to-play fucking whatchamacallit fighting game, and then they brought them out over there. What other genres do you play if you get burnt out from fighting games, or you just go for real drifting? Most of the time I'll play like some Apex, or I'll just get into a story driven game. Rising Thunder, yeah, that's the name. Yeah, those developers went over to Project L. Well, whatchamacallit? Project L. What the hell's this is how you know I don't remember anything from anything. Riot bought the development team for Rising Thunder, and then they put them on fucking Project L. And I know there's like some FGC people that are like helping out with the game too. But I mean, that's what they also said with Marvel Infinite, and we all know what happened with that shit. Yeah, whenever I get burnt out from gaming in general, I'll just start editing something. Not now, Yoko. Oh no. Project L won't change shit because casual folks will play for a few weeks hardcore. That's the thing though, dude. Especially with assist games or tag games, them shits is brutal when you get your ass whooped. Like, when your ass whooped gets, you ain't playing no game. You just watch it. It's a very Riot art style, which I'm a fan of. I just like Riot's business ethics. I mean, you can say that about every single video game distributor, period. You gotta, what is it? What's the saying? You gotta choose the wars you want to fight. And, you know, sometimes you just gotta live with it. And this is how the industry is. Do I like Street Fighter 6? Sure. I like it as a game, but I have no hours in that game. I don't think it's gonna go up anytime soon either. But yeah, I think Project L is gonna be a very interesting release because the hype cycle has went on for so long. Because now it's like, it's starting to get tiring. He's like, oh yeah, Project L is gonna be right around the corner again. Oh wow, they did a alpha. They did like, dude, Tekken 8 has announced, released, changed, updated, beta tested twice, alpha tested once, set a release date, collector's edition, all out before Project L has had a public beta test. Alpha test at that. I felt the same about SF6. I haven't played it in so long when my mods are broken. Dude, like Street Fighter 6, like I played it. I had like one set to let you know how much I didn't play SF6. Like the hype was all around, like, you know, the new story mode and stuff. That's another thing I can get into in a second. But like the new story mode and stuff was gonna make, like, you know, brand new Street Fighter experience, and I just haven't even touched it. I haven't touched the story mode, but I haven't touched the story mode in MK1 either. And I'm starting to realize that, like, I'm at a level where I just want to play people. Story mode has maybe slowly have started to fade. To be honest, the fact that they shadow drop a playable demo and announce it a day before. Yeah, it's so wild. Because you know people are waiting to play that game. But I don't want to say it because I don't think it's really representative of what their probably intentions were or how it even came out was. But when people do that, they're not very confident in the product. I'm like, you know, like that's kind of the way, especially like the way gaming is now, you know, like they'll release something because they know it's not going to hit in a way that they're hoping. And dude, they have, what is it, 8 characters? Hold on. Project L, how long developed? Like, when was their first announcement? Project L announcement. Riot officially announced it in 2019, but when did they buy Still Rising? Oh no, Still Rising? Rising Thunder. 2016. 2016 is when Riot bought the fucking Rising Thunder. So it's been 4 years since. Damn, dude, that's a long time. It's 4 years. And how many fucking characters we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 4 years, we've only have 7 characters. If I remember correctly, they got some of the FGC heads in the week prior. If they didn't get positive feedback, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be playable at EVO. Yeah, they're like in that weird process where they're trying to make sure it's perfect for a beta test. That's why I kind of feel like it. Like it's like my videos, right? I know how it feels like when you're trying to like make sure everything is correct, everything is right, everything all at once. That's why that shit takes so long. But 4 years for 7 characters that aren't even finished yet. You know, I'm just saying. I don't know, man. I was hyped for MK1, finish the story in a day or two, and then haven't touched it since. Yeah, dude, that's how I usually am with MK games. But I don't know if like in MK1 has hit all of the right. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. August 11th. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that technically means you only could play. Actually, no, it's kind of. I was gonna say that's kind of a lot, depending on who it is, but. The Frost Girl's baddie. That's Ari, right? Ari. But you can tell like Ari's like a definite like very Marvel-esque woman flying character. Like she has movements of Phoenix and Psylocke, I think it is. But like I think her moves like has that one where like Psylocke assists forward the tackle that goes up and down and left and right stuff, which looks really cool. Like I'm not saying I'm not down for Project L, but I'm saying like it's been in the oven for a long time, and I'm starting to get over waiting for the fucking bread to come out. They cooked it from the start. Should have called the Project W instead. Oh fuck. Yeah, because I mean, like, all the FGC guys are gonna like play it and be like, you know, what's up guys, it's your boy, back at it again with another video. Today we played Project L. I'm gonna share my footage with you guys, share my ideas with all of you, and in today's video, we're gonna get down to Project L. You know those videos are coming, but not everybody wants to fucking see those videos all the time, because every single fucking fighting game content creator is gonna make the same fucking style of video. And then he's like, okay, I saw it once here and I saw it once there, and it's gonna be, okay, well, I kinda get what's happening here. And I'm not saying I would even do it any better. Don't give up on Project L, because Project L won't give up on you. See, the thing is, hear me out. Project L doesn't exist then. So that means you can't give up on nothing and you can't believe in anything. Oh shit. I'm going to hell. Riot's gonna cancel me immediately. But yeah. But anyway, my whole thing about Project L, I'm like really excited to see how it's gonna play out in the long term when it comes to playing and stuff. Like when it comes to like how it's gonna affect the community, how it's gonna shift like how fighting games are looked at or developed, or if it's gonna give other people shine. Because Riot typically does their own circuit that's separate from everybody else. So to see, like, is Project L gonna be at other fighting game events? We don't know, because usually Riot runs their own shit and their games stay within their own games, or like whenever they do host games, their games are like, you don't see like what's their card game called? I forgot what their card game calls, but you don't see it mixed in with any other stuff. Or there's like, that's why the fighting game communities is so different, right? Because they run big tournaments that have multiple different fighting games all at one venue. What's up? How's it going? See Morrow. But every niche on YouTube has its own version. Oh, exactly. That's why I was saying, like, it's gonna, that's why I'm like, it's obviously gonna be coming. Like, I'm not saying like it would have been done any differently, but that's how marketing works. Especially if you're a brand like Riot, like just having the word of mouth is gonna be enough to get people wanting to be, not wanting to be, but interested in the game in general. Imagine, yeah, it's a commentary. They're gonna be like, look, we are Riot, but there will not be a Riot on commentary. It's okay that I'm Russian if it's true. By the way, how do you feel about Russians? They're people? I mean, what? I want to hear Captain Flowers cast the Project L event. Ah, yes, thanks YouTube. I forgot how much of a not great fucking thing you are on fucking OBS. But yeah, gotta go make good luck with the stream. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. See you around me. Hopefully, we'll see. Maybe I might do this again in the future. We'll see. Bloop. Oh my god, YouTube, why do you make this shit so fucking convoluted? That's one thing I've noticed instantly with fucking YouTube stream and Twitch stream. Trying to do anything is an absolute pain in the ass. Are you gonna try Killer Instinct after the? There's a new update for Killer Instinct. Say word. Hold up. Killer Instinct update 2023. So it's new with you, Alex. I found your challenge checking out the button comparison video. Just, you know, living life in Japan, you know. Nothing too crazy. Did you lie to me? I don't see anything about no fucking update. KI up. Oh, really? Really nice so we can, you know, see. I mean, yeah, I remember. Oh, wait, was this just the thing? This was the thing when they did a Evo. Sorry, I missed this part in Evo because I didn't watch. Oh, really? I guess we will have to wait and see. We'll see. I mean, like, I didn't stop playing because it didn't have... I didn't stop playing because the game was lacking anything. I just kind of fell off of it because I just fell off of it. How am I enjoying Japan? It's great. It's great. It's different. It's the difference between, like, I guess, like, the normal person moving here and the way I moved here is the fact that, like, I came here on very unique circumstances, right? Like, I didn't come here as, like, a salaryman or as, like, an English teacher or, like, some type of, like, business sponsored visa, you know what I mean? Like, it's really different. So my situation isn't exactly comparable to a lot of other people's. And, like, usually people, like, get roommates and stuff because just, like, the way the housing situations is usually set up after that. You smuggled yourself? No, I wish. But, no. But, no, I just got a friend of mine wanted me to come out here and help him with some worky stuff, and here I am. This might be random. Have you been to any jazz clubs in Tokyo? I've been to Japan 4 times. 5 times. 4 or 5 times. One of the 2. I have yet to step foot in Tokyo. Yet to step foot in Tokyo. It's been the one place I haven't, well, not one place, but it has been, like, I guess you say the most popular place that I haven't set foot in. But I have been to a kind of jazz club in Osaka. Alex is the first FGC teacher in Japan's school system. Because, I mean, like, that's how, like, Giuna and, like, Mach and Obama got their start over here, right? Like, they came over here, did teaching, and they talk about how much they hated it. You know, that's just how things go. What I understand, Tomoka, is that Tokyo, we'll use California as an example, right? Tokyo is kind of like the LA of Japan, where, like, it's super busy, people are really in their own minds, doing their own business, it's crowded everywhere you go. And Osaka is the San Francisco, very culturalized, very, like, a little bit of everything, but it's a little grime, you know. It's a little grime, you know. Some places can get pretty hood, you know what I'm saying? They got a little bit of everything here. So, but yeah, that's what I've heard when it comes to the most comparisons. Osaka is more similar to, like, Oakland / San Francisco. It used to be the sister city to San Francisco. I don't know. I know it ended, but let's see if it changed. Sister city. Osaka. Melbourne and Osaka. What the hell? Yeah, it was like, a couple years ago, but they used to be. If you're ever in Shinjuku, there's an English Family Guy themed karaoke bar. That's pretty lit. The Phillies to Tokyo's New York. I guess I have no affiliation with the East Coast at all, so I can't even. I won't even hold you on that. So that's how it is. That is how it is. But maybe I would assume so. I remember because, man, it was hella funny because one of my friends were like, yeah, you know, Kansai style is like, you know, LA style. I was like, oh, I'm gonna stop you there. Even though I even from here, nah, not close. But does all that mean you're in danger of having more of a chance of having a violent encounter with bad areas? Not even. Dude, violence here is like... I've had a gun in my face 2 to 3 times in my entire life. I've been the other side of the gun. We had this conversation like within friends, but I've been on the other side of the gun 2 or 3 times in my life compared to here. Hell no. Guns is like not even a fucking issue. Nah, I wouldn't say an issue, but it's not an issue to somebody like me. Like, living, like, the sense of security in Japan is not even measurable to America. In Japan, like, so nightlife out here starts at like maybe, let's say 2, 3 in the morning. Nah, it's more like 1 or 2. That's when nighttime life starts. You stay out till 6, 7 in the morning, and then you walk through downtown Osaka and you see people walking down, and people are just passed out on the ground with their phones in their hand. No shit. And some people will grab their phone and put it in their fucking pocket. How fast do you think in America somebody would see somebody's phone in their hand and not go for the phone and pull out everything in their pockets and then go for the phone? Sorry to say about your gun encounters for this channel. Hey, no problem. America has security? But it's just really different because, like, so whenever I meet like Japanese people who live here like pretty much all their life, like, I have to reiterate that they're like, oh yeah, you know, is there a lot of foreigners in America or where you're from? I'm like, and let me stop you there. The word foreigner doesn't even exist in America because it's just a melting pot of people, right? Like the word foreigner is like it doesn't even exist. Yeah. Sounds like such a nice place. It is, but it's not perfect at all. I want to make that very fucking clear because a lot of people think like Japan is on like this stepping stool of ethical society. They're not. I have seen personally, and no, in some cases it's good. It just like living anywhere else. It has its good and it has its bad, depending on how you want to associate or put yourself at. That's where you enjoy. I enjoy Japan in my little spectrum of this much. I don't need much more than that. I'm always wanting to visit, but I'm too far for traveling. So, Tamago, when I showed you guys that video, I said I was going to tell you guys about the story behind that. I'll be very brief with it. When I left for Japan, I made a decision to go 3 months before the event was going to start in Japan. I bought my passport 1 month. It got denied, and I had to send it back 2 weeks before I bought that ticket. And then I had to buy something else, and then I had to pay a bill right before I left. When I landed, I had maybe $300 in my pocket. Maybe less. I remember stressing really hard about like, I can't spend that much money. I was not here with very much money. Thankfully, I think I got paid like that Friday or Monday. I don't remember which one it was. But yeah, it was work. It was, yeah. Just say paperwork. Everyone has heard the horror stories of Japan's paperwork system. Yeah. Like, dude, that's what's taking my visa for so long. Like, everything is slow. And you will hear, and then there's like a certain way that you have to do business. You can't like, yeah, you can't just like go. It's just weird. It's just really weird and different. Damn, you started from the bottom. Yeah. I don't know where people would get this idea where I'm like loaded. I still don't know. A lot of like people have like, wow, you must have so much money and doing all this stuff. I was like, no, I'm just like, extremely financially irresponsible. That's what it really boils down to. Nothing going wrong? Not on this side. Nothing gone wrong on this side, at least. It's just everything takes, like, the process is just a lot longer. You have to wait for them to talk to somebody, and they have to talk to somebody higher up, and then they have to bring it back down and talk to them, and then bring it back to you. And then they finally, like, they have like a meeting about it, and then they forget about it, and then they talk to you again 2-4 months later or some shit. But yeah, it's just really weird. It's just like, yeah, just the way, like, and then the saying you'll hear the most when it comes to business, especially as a foreigner, is you don't do that because it's not Japanese style. That is something you will hear time and time and time and time again. You can't set up anything else if you don't talk to this person first, because they're like the higher figure within that group of people, and then you can't, since that person you want to talk to is affiliated with that group, you can't go talk to him without getting confirmation from that guy. But if you can't get the project started to go started with that guy, then you have to go to this. Like, it can get a clusterfuck really fucking fast. Yeah. That's scary. That's scary though. Low on cash, out of your country. Got to take a while to get comfortable, dude. When I first came, I was lucky that my friends were hosting an event, and I stayed with my friends of mine like maybe 3 or 4 days, and I was here for 6. I wasn't even here for a week. But yeah, it was yeah. The bowing is a whole subculture there. Yeah, because depending on how long you stay bowed for, it is the amount of respect you're showing somebody or amount of sincerity you're showing. Hierarchy, procedure are big. Yeah. When you're within like group of friends, it's not that big of a deal. Like when you start getting comfortable with people you see very often, it's not, it gets really informal really fast, and you don't even have to worry about it. Until you have to start doing business decisions and shit, that's where shit gets out of hand. Alright, so I wouldn't say out of hand, but it's just like, you know, it's just not how America does it. America's just like, go talk to your manager, they'll talk to somebody, they'll get back to you. They'll talk to the manager, they'll talk to somebody, and then they will get back to you. For the most part, generally speaking. That shit don't happen all the time, but just generally speaking. But when it's come to here, like, well, I have to talk to this guy, but I have to talk to my manager because they're higher than me, and then they have to refer back to me to tell me that I could go talk to him, so then he can tell that person that I need to have them know the information to tell him to let me know it's okay for me to know, to tell my boss, to tell my friend that knows the boss. Like, it's such jumping through fucking hoops. And especially when you're affiliated with like a business that is already in a market that already exists, you can't migrate to other businesses the same way either. How many business cards do I have? 1, and it's only mine. It's just, yeah, it gets really fucked fast. But there's like, there's not everybody's like that though. There are people that are just like, hey, you need something done, just ask me. But then it's also like, are you telling me that because you feel like I'm higher than the people who asked before? Or like, do you feel like I'm higher? Like, then you start playing like mental gymnastics. Like, does he really mean I can just ask him? Or is it because he looks at me in this way? Because what is it, because he looks at me this way, therefore I can talk to him and, you know, like conversate with him in this manner? Like, it's, whoo, it gets weird fast. So it's a pyramid style. I wouldn't say it's a pyramid style. Even the hierarchy style isn't really, it's there, but not in the realm where I work or move in, you know? Because I'm just the video dude. So I'm lucky enough just to be like, hey, I need to do video stuff. Okay, I'm going to be by. Oh, okay. Hey, you're at this event? Oh, okay. I'll be over here. Like, I don't have to deal with that shit, thankfully. I'm just the one, but being the video guy, I'm able to watch everything from a fucking window and see how everybody's like, you know, affiliated with everything. I gotta get to bed. It was fun. Yeah, for sure, man. You as well. Happy holidays. Have a good time. Business politics sounds like a nightmare. Yeah, it can be. Thankfully, like, as a foreigner, you get a pass very often. How magical is 7-Eleven there? Favorite ramen to grab for the it's conveni? Conveni. It's not conveni. It's conveni. Konbini. Something like that. I was like, conveni? I was like, is he talking about a convenience store? Or what is? And that's another thing I could talk about. But yeah, 7-Elevens are pretty good. For me, I'm not even lost. I'm more of a Family Mart guy. Okay, Family Mart's pretty good. Business stuff bad enough for me here. If you're doing like, oh yeah, and that's another thing, freelance, doesn't really exist here. That's another thing that's really weird. Because I remember I was trying to explain the concept, and then I was like, yeah, you know, like, I was asking my friend, like, is there a possibility of freelance while I'm here? And then he's like, what the fuck is that? I was like, what do you mean? He's like, what is freelance? What do you mean by freelance? I was like, oh, if somebody needs like video work done or something, I can go and like help them out and get some money. And they're like, we don't do that. I was like, what the fuck? Like, of course, there's people that do it, but like, it's so common in America. But here, at least where I am in Osaka, it's not very common. Yeah, with a B. Konbini. It's Konbini. Yeah, Tomoka, when you said fucking digital artist, I was like, oh boy, that'll be a fun one. Yeah, it's an interesting beast on this side of the world. I'm a freelance artist, and I can't imagine that not being. It's not that it's not an option. It's just not common for people to do it. I think it does come from like the whole, like, maybe not the hierarchy, but like talking to somebody that needs to talk to somebody. It's just like, you know, it's another wall. Like, usually you'll go up to a manager and something and be like, hey, do you need a video done? Can I help you with that? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Lawson Chicken is GOAT status. Lawson Chicken or family chicken? Are you talking about a family chicken or talking about Lawson Chicken? I don't remember what the Lawson Chicken tastes like, so I can't really say. Everybody be doing the family chickies. 7-Eleven's pretty good if you just want, like, they got a little bit more flavor, I guess, where family chickies are just like mainly just fried big pieces of chicken, but the piece is really good, and it's good. Yeah, it's spicy chicken. I haven't tried that yet. My friend had to put me on fucking family chickies. She was like, my favorite fucking thing is fucking family chicken, and I was like, I've never tried that. And then I tried it, and I've been trying it ever since. The language, so Vash asks, is the language barrier something that you have daily issues with, or have you learned enough Japanese to get by on most normal days to day-to-day conversation? Nihongo wa wakarimasen. But I know that much Japanese. And what's funny, what is overhyped over there in your opinion? Oh, that's a good one. What is overhyped here? What is overhyped here? I wonder how that all affects like con culture stuff artists. I'm not sure. I mean, like, I only have so much experience with what I've seen and have dealt with, so I'm not gonna be like all of Japan is like that. That's why I like, whenever I talk about my experiences, I always talk about where I am in Osaka. So it could be different elsewhere, but at least here, that's kind of what it seems like. But what is, man, what is the most overhyped? Maid cafes? I think so, maybe. Because people just think you can just pull up to a maid cafe, which is not what you think it is. People are like, oh, you get to sit down and like eat food and have tea with cute girls and they are able to talk. No, Those girls are on a paycheck. I only know Street Fighter Japanese. That is the game Fireball and kick move. Oh, that's another thing, dude. Fucking my friend doesn't even. This is gonna blow your mind. My friends, Japanese friends, mind you, do not know who Scorpion and Sub-Zero are. Let that seep in for a second. Let that seep in for a second. Yeah, those girls are on a mission to get as much money as they can out of you. You'll be walking down the street, Oni-chan, 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 Ikidu. Also, oh man, nah, I don't know if I can go there. Master of Daniel Pessine. No. We gotta make sure it's semi-centered. But damn. May cafes. What else? Cause like I'm only involved in so much. I'm just saying that Neko in your order gets servers in a maid cafe is overrated. He's the guy that plays him for modeling. Oh, Johnny Cage. Oh, word. Have the most exceptional taste. He's the guy on the side art at MK. Oh, really? In my head, I can say arcades are overhyped, but I also say that because the games that I play aren't readily available. If I'm there to play some nonsensical fun with some friends, then arcade is like the greatest place to be at. Ooh, Wagyu? No, I don't think Wagyu could be that overrated either. Yeah. Do you plan on buying a candy cat while you're out there? Absolutely not. I would have nowhere to put that thing. Yeah, damn. I don't think there really is anywhere else. Nah. I don't have a place to put it. Plus, like, walls aren't nearly as dense as America. Our rhythm games is common. Oh, hell yeah. Usually it'd be when you go through arcades, at least here, it's Crane Games, and then rhythm games, Gundam, and then fighting games. Mostly. You could probably make some money on it. Buy it here and send it over there? I'm not doing all that. Fuck that. To buy here and sell over there to like the US? Nah. You gotta put that shit on a container. No. Absolutely not. Crane games are overrated. And they're also... Boy, if you want to throw your money away, go play a crane game for a couple of minutes. Oh boy, that's always been something I wish we had. All those cool and wacky yeah, there's a lot of those. Even in like arcades that like are super tiny, they'll always have like a rhythm game set up. They'll have the DJ one. They'll have the one that you have to like people wear gloves and like you have to put your hands on like the wall and stuff. I don't know, like the circle. It's always, yeah. Damn. There's too many things that come to my mind when I think of things being overrated. Glicoman's kind of overrated. No DDR? No, they have that other one. What's that one called where like you're able to shuffle and it has like all the LEDs on the floor? I don't think I see DDR. If I do see DDR, I don't think it's very often, or at least I just don't notice it. I'm probably just like immune to my eyeballs being penetrated by fucking DDR. Nah, get a Vuelix, keep it for the time you are. Then when you move, sell it to the US. They are expensive, but cheap in Japan. Yeah, they might be cheap in Japan, but they're expensive to ship and pack and move and transport. I can't just like snap a finger and Vuelix cabinets at my house. And then like even if I can't keep it in my house, where am I gonna store it? That's the thing, like people would think that like you can just buy, yeah, the cab itself might be cheap, but to get it to where it needs to go is the problem. That's why like a lot of people don't do it, and then whenever they do something like that, it's always like a container that has hell of them in there. Plus I'm not invested enough to go do something like that, because that's an initial cost on me, because I have to go out there and go look for it and buy it and find a place that's selling it and pretend I know how to learn Japanese. I had my Blast City shipped from Japan. Was that through like an individual seller or a distributor? Or somebody that's done it before? Because do they just like flat pack that shit? Or not flat pack, the fucking what's the fuck, the wood fucking crate? They just crated that shit? Or do they have to get a fucking container and then send that over and then the truck drops it off in the container? Yeah, see? Distributor. That's not that, nope. Nope. Not individual at all. Yeah, see, you gotta get, see, okay, here. You wanna know how much a container is? I know now because when people ship cars and stuff. You wanna know how much a container is? Take a guess. Generally speaking, let's say like a 20-foot fucking container. Is Gunpla still big? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Go to Nipponbashi in Osaka. That's all. You'll see plenty of people walking through the model stores. There's actually a model store out here that's just dedicated to like all of the extra stuff, like paint supplies and like extra like guns and weapons and add-ons you can buy. It's a whole store dedicated to just to that. 25k, 50k. Nah, it's not. You're overshooting way too much. But it's under 25. However, the way you make money back is depending on how much you sell that's inside of said container. But you have to get a shipping service to do it. You have to get all of your shit there to the container. You do not schedule when your container is picked up. The truck driver tells you when they're available and they will show up whenever the fuck they're there. And you have to have it packed and ready by the time they get there. You have to count inventory, strap down, equipment, everything inside. You have to, oh, that's another thing. Anything that's in the container, anything. If say like you had a PS3 or 4 controller that gets documented in the paperwork, and when you go to send that container back, because the container does have to go back, and if that shit is not in there, they're gonna fucking go after your ass and figure out why that shit's not there. It's a lot of work. That's why, like, if you have a distributor, yeah, they probably already have a container going to the US, so they just jam pack it of whatever they can. Because if you send, like, you probably got to get like a couple of Vuelixes in there, and then it probably covers the Vuelix. It probably covers the amount of the container, and then it goes off to wherever it needs to go. In Japan, they have a ton of card games. You scan the card. You scan the card similar to Pokemon cards, no? No, I'm not sure. Gonna get a perfect grade Burning Gundam. See, with Gundam, I've done very well of avoiding Gunpla. I bought some Gunpla in the past. I gave them away before I left. But that is a very dangerous hobby to get into. Arcade parts sucked me dry once. I'm sure Gunpla could do it twice. Anyway, Bash asks, is language barrier something that I have daily issues with how to learn enough Japanese? You can get away with it a lot with not knowing that much, because a lot of people just assume you don't know the language in the first place. Gunpla is such a slippery slope, yeah. But that hand of mine is burning red. It's telling me, don't you get me started. I'm gonna fucking say it. This hand of mine is burning red. It tells me to grasp happiness, erupting, burning, fingers, sucking hard, love, love, Tokyo Kid. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stop. I have a single model kit, gallant man, and have regularly resist to urge to get more. Yeah, I had Master Gundam, Shining Gundam, Spetsnaz Gundam. I forgot what his name. Kruger. I always forget his brother's clone's name. And then I had Noble Gundam. Metal Jesus on YouTube, Retro Channel, Travel to Japan. It's like 4-part series. Makes me want to go. I saw. I think maybe his first 1 or 2. I think. Because I think I just started following him when he did that series. Or when he had just left. Because I was curious to see what his opinions were. Arcade parts. Would you guys want me to do arcade parts hunting vlog with locations so that we can look for shops featured or if they have a website? I have yet to really, I don't think I've really seen like a place that hit up collectible stores. Yeah, there's hell of those in Osaka, especially in Nipponbashi. Actually, let me see where he went. Because if you went to like Nipponbashi, then yeah, you're gonna fucking, that's all you're gonna fucking find there. Oh, he went to Tokyo, Yokohama, and Kyoto. Because I only went, yeah, this is when I first started following him. When he went to Tokyo the first time. But everybody goes to Tokyo. Okay, he was in Nintendo World. Let's see. Okay, he went to Osaka. Let's see. Let's see if I recognize any of these places. Okay, this is fucking Super Potato. This is like super generic.
Tokyo. And all along the way, we're going to take in some...
Is it true that gamer fans are relatively available in Japan? I'm not sure, but at least the place I go to, or I went to, they have gamer fingers right there.
Local culture, eat some tea.
Oh, dude, that's another thing about these. Where the hell is it?
Hey guys, you are watching highlights from part 1 here. If you missed that, you're definitely going to want to watch that one first because I hit a bunch of game stores and we...
He linked up with his US friend Kinsey and her husband. She works out there. She knew exactly... Oh, yeah, that's so fucking
cool
useful.
I'll link to it in the video description below. But in part 2, we're going to head to Osaka, then Kyoto, and then finally back to Tokyo. And all along the way, we're going to take in some local...
These, dude, there's a dedicated store full of these. It's like a little fucking square, and it have hella variety and different little fucking things like everywhere. We went to one and I was like, oh, because you know, like I'm walking through it, I'm like, oh, okay, we're gonna get to like the arcade or the grocery store or something, and then as we walk through, I'm like, we're still walking through this. You can finally find. I don't need it. I'm not. That's the thing, man. Like in Japan, I am not here for arcade parts at all. or collecting or any of that. I'm here literally to work, and that's it. I think that's like that's the biggest thing and the biggest change when it comes to visiting compared to living. Because when you're visiting, you're like, oh man, I got this time. I only have so much time where I can indulge and be here for like a certain period of time within my life. And these items that are only going to be able to be found here, I need to get these now. And then when you live here, I can just go up to the street whenever I feel like it and then go grab whatever I want and come back home without worrying to get on a plane or ship it back. How long am I out here? I don't know. as long as Japan's like, all right, Alex can stay, that's how long I'm here for. But yeah. Like, I'm not gonna go all the way up to Kyoto and Osaka, because like that's your vacation, right? Compared to like, I'm not planning vacation or anything, so like the money I have now is the money I have now. God, I wish I grabbed some Gamer Fingers when I had the chance. Oh, dude, and what's funny, Gamer Fingers for me right now, it's like, I think we did the yen to USD. It's like, I think like 550 or 650 per button, where now it's like 10 USD, not even including shipping, just for the button. And you know shipping, they're gonna put like $4 on there or something. I was like, man, I might just buy a hell of these and just redistribute them, put them on eBay. Oh man, somebody's overpricing Gamer Finger sales. Oh man, I wonder who. Wonder who would do that. Wow, what an asshole. All right, guys, see you in the red light district. How is it being able just to walk everywhere? Liberating as fuck. I can literally walk from downtown to my house. The reason why it's so doable is because there's no hills I have to worry about, no inclines, no nothing to worry about. Should you get me some Gamer Fingers? Alright, $20 for one button, let's go. Probably like Manhattan. I've never been, but I would assume so. If it's just flat, man, but the thing like, well, actually, I guess I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. New York is just New York, right? But walking out here, like even from the city, right? Like walking out here, like you guys know, like if you walk outside at a certain time with a backpack that looks like it's full of shit, like for example, I walk around with this often. This is my camera bag. Probably about like $4 or $5 grand worth of camera equipment, depending on what day, but I can walk out there, set my gimbal up in the middle of downtown with nobody fucking with me, nobody talking to me, nobody giving me side eyes and trying to like fucking sneaky way and try to steal my shit. Like, yeah. All right, Squid man, appreciate it. We'll see you next time. We'll do this again sometime. But that's like the biggest difference. I have literally walked around town with my full-blown setup with nobody bothering me. They're the same gear backpack, yeah. So you know the feeling, like especially like, you know the, damn, my camera's on the thing right now, but you know the like pulling it out of your backpack and you have to do the, make sure nobody's looking, like you don't feel the need to be conspicuous with all the shit you're doing. I know we just had this conversation, but that sounds magic. Yeah, it's just the way, it's just how it is out here. Might be because like I'm a foreigner too, so like people would just think I'm scary by default. I get that shit a lot. Like a lot of people would be like, it's hella oh man, when I came home, like one of the first times when I had just moved here, I was walking across the street and some lady was on the other side of the street, but I had to cross to get over there because my house was on that side. And then I crossed the street and all you hear is like her feet pitter patter hella faster the moment she hit the corner. All you hear is like I was like, lady, come on. It's not that serious. Being from yeah, exactly. And like I'm from the city, so like I guess from that's man. And that's another thing. Like you know, like being a native from where you are, right? Like I don't delusional. Like what do people from New York call New York? For example, like for me being from San Francisco, people just call it the city. Or they call it Frisco. They never call it San Fran, by the way. Nobody calls it San Fran. If you say San Fran, you're not from San Francisco. Nobody says Francisco. People will say SF. Like, no. But here, it's funny because they have like the same style. Like, if you go to, I think it's like up north from Osaka, like Umeda area. Like, I'm in Osaka, so like Naniwa and like all the main stuff is here, right? Naniwa, Nipponbashi, not like Osaka Castle, kind of here. I'm here, Taisho, right? Smaller area, but very culturalized, but not anywhere near that. However, you go up north, you have Umeda. Umeda is known as Kita because Kita is like the same way as saying the city, the like this like the native term where it comes from where they are. NYC is Manhattan. I'm from Queens, but people... Yeah, exactly. So, like, people will probably be like the Queens, right? Like, where you from, Queens? So, yeah, it's so funny. Like, you see the side-by-side comparison. Like, okay, there are things there... I don't know where I was going with that, but, yeah. They're just how it be. So like you're from Manhattan instead of CA. Calling it the city, we say street names. Oh, you say street names? Where? I mean, you can here. I mean, you can in... I feel like you would only say that to people that you know who are already from the city. For example, and then, oh man, and then you got the fake ass foreigner motherfuckers. Hold up, let me spit some shit real quick. So I was at a bar, right? This is about maybe like 2 months ago or some shit. This dude, I could hear him in the corner of my ear. He's like, oh yeah, I'm from San Francisco. I'm from the city. I'm from the Bay. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, cool. And like, he's like kind of talking off to the corner. I'm paying him no mind, like not paying attention at all. And then like, I'm like kind of like getting associated with the bar people and we're shooting the shit, right? And then before I know it, we ended up sitting next to each other. We have a conversation. I was like, oh yeah, so I heard you're from the city, because the bartender knew who I was, and we're kind of like talking about where I was from. And then he's like, oh yeah, he's like, oh, you're from the city? I was like, yeah, I'm from the city. He's like, oh cool, sick dude, me too. I was like, oh cool. So I was like, so what part of the city you're from? Same shit, delusional. Same shit. He was like, I'm from San Jose. What? That's a full-on 45 minutes away from San Francisco. What do you mean you're from the Bay? It's not even the same. What do you mean? He's like, oh, I just say. I was like, okay, but you know I'm not from, like, So then after that, I had to be very clear. I was like, look, I'm from Visitation. That's that when you know you're talking from somebody who is either affiliate, like knows of the area, and like for those of you who know San Francisco, know Visitation. I was like, yeah, I was in Sunnydale every once in a while, HP, Betrayal Hill, you know, I was there, you know. But after I was like, you realize some people will say they're from an area because they know who they're talking to in when it comes to like being like overseas. They don't know exactly where that place is. Like when you ask people, oh, you want to go to America? They'll be like, oh yeah, I want to go to America. And they'll be like, where? Brain broken immediately. Same shit when you ask people when they want to go to Japan. They're like, hey, oh man, I want to go to Japan. I want to go live in Japan. Okay, where? It's the same shit. It's the same shit. I'm like, bro, come on. But he was putting it more like, oh, he's from, like, he's putting like that flex, that extra oomph, right? Like, oh, I'm from the Bay, you know. And like, no, you're not, dude. Like, stop running. So that it was really weird. It was really weird. But yeah, YouTube stream is pretty cool, gigs. It's been a roller coaster so far. I've been like on a couple of tangents already. And then Geeks, you're in a closer time zone to me, so now you don't have, now it's gonna be backwards yet again. That was fucking, what is it, UK? United States of Kingdoms. But yeah, it's so funny. Like, some people would say they're from a cooler area to sound cool. Like, dude, just say where you're from. And then explain where you're from. Don't put this thing on like you're from a place where you're not. How's the difference from living in the US versus Japan? I talked about it before, but like, I'll go over cliff notes, right? Like, it's the biggest difference is like the sense of safety you have. Not like generally speaking, like, of course, if you want to get into some shit, you can get into some shit. But I have full-blown walked around with $10,000 setup in my hand with my gimbal camera in hand at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in the morning, and never even thought about somebody like coming up on me trying to take my shit or whatever. That's like one of the biggest differences, because punishment here is very severe. Very fucking severe in comparison to America, where you can get slapped on the wrist for damn near anything. My work college moved to SF and said areas are like that, a ghost town. Yeah. Like, San Jose is like it's one of the more suburby cities in Cali, at least for the most part. It's not like completely, but it's like the more upper ones or whatever. Yeah, no, as someone that's from a place and most people don't give a shit about, a better course of action, just learn what's cool about where you live. Yeah, exactly. People are more interested in hearing you talk about things you actually know and live that. Yeah, exactly. That's why when people ask me about like, oh, is Japan like super different? Like, for example, what's the difference between the US and Japan? I haven't lived everywhere in the US, nor have I been everywhere in Japan. So I only can talk about like this much of either one, because I'm from Cali for the most part, but I've only lived in NorCal. And I'm living here in Japan now, but my experiences revolve around Osaka. T7 Just KC, what's up? Big fan of the Philippines. What's up, man? Hope all is well. You switch from Twitch? I'm just testing it out. I just want to see what it's like to try to stream here on YouTube and see if there's any differences and such. I tried to stream AV1 Geeks. It was not good. I'm not sure if it's my connection can't handle it, but yeah. A Hope GG, what it do? But yeah, it's just different. I can tell you about the unique wildlife of Delaware's beaches and shit. That's been talk about pretending I'm. Yeah, exactly. Because the conversation I was hearing about, right, and the reason why it came out, like he was talking about like the Bay, like San Francisco, like he was from there. And I was like, hey, oh, if you live there at a certain part of your life, perfect, boom, right? Boom, makes sense. I can totally vibe with that. But if you've never lived there in your fucking life, but you're only there as a visitor, I guess if you work there, then okay, maybe, because like, you know, you're constantly in the area, but like, it's not the same. It's not the same at all. It's not the same. You don't grow up with the same struggles. You don't grow up with the same experiences growing up. You don't deal with the same struggles people who have been there, or successes, or whatever it is. You don't see how the areas change, blah, 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 blah. Like, put it this way. When I was a kid, I met Dave Chappelle skating with Mos Def. He stayed at a hotel close, like kind of down the street from which now exists as the Twitter building, or X building, whatever the fuck it's called now. But me and my friends passed by him, not realizing they were him, until like as a group, we all turned around, and then Dave and Def just like put the hands up, was like, sup? And we're like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you don't get that shit. You don't get that shit. What is internet like in Japan? Trash. I cannot tell you how much I miss Gigabit. People who say Japan's infrastructure on the internet is good are people who don't fucking live here. Max. I'm sorry, I had a moment there for a second. Yo, Twitch changed the policy so they allow you to saddle stream from their YouTube and get monetized on both platforms. Yeah, I saw. But it's not even, for me, it's like, I don't even really have that much time to stream. The reason why I'm streaming now is to make sure my fucking PC's not doing what the hell it did last stream, so. Yeah, internet's okay. It's alright. Right now I have like, I think it's like 200. You know what? We can check right now. You guys want to see a speed test? You guys get to see it live. Internet speed test. Did you bring all your levers? Dude, I got rid of all my levers a long time ago. We got 120 download, right? Not bad. Not bad. I'll wait for the fucking upload. Do you see that? Do you see that? Because I see that. I feel that. I feel that. Download is fine. Upload. No. Get out of my life. Perfect. 1 digit. Exactly. Did you bring up? But yeah, my levers, dude, I haven't had a collection of levers for like 3 years. By the time Don't Give Up on Fighting Games came out, I think I had already ditched my whole collection. I think. I may be wrong. Or at least started. Because by the time the Golden Lever video came out, it was gone for the most part. You can barely stream. Yeah. Like, I'm right on the cusp, Delusional. Like, right on the cusp. We fucking new internet structure so good. Oh my god, they're fucking from Japan. They're fucking weeb internet. Fucking shut the fuck up. You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. The more I'm here, the more I'm seeing like how much people talk about their ass about actually being here. Damn, Don't Give Up Fighting Games is my comfort video. Good. I'm glad, man. Shit, that video's my comfort video every once in a while too. Oh shit. I have exactly the same issues in Cambridge in the UK. It's trashy, but all right yet. Yeah, exactly. Like it's just doable. It's just doable. Of course, eventually I would love to upgrade internet. The fact that gigabit is even available in the US is a fucking godsend. But I have been extremely spoiled because I had gigabit before 4 years, 5 years, and then I had like maybe like half that speed before I moved there. So like within the last like probably 10 years, I've been on at least half or a full gigabit. This is not even close. This is not even, I'm on like barely on the cusp. Download is fine, whatever. Download is like in the end, like it's not that important because I don't mass download shit all the time, you know? But yeah, once I found my aim gate lever, I completely stopped looking. Exactly. That's exactly what happened with me. When I got my Soundrix V5, I was like, okay, I'm gonna sell it. And then I sold it. And then I was like messing around with every other lever on the fucking market, and I got the V5 back in my hand again, and I was like, you know what? This was the one. I don't think I should move away from this, and I haven't since. I've had my V5 for 3 years now, I think. 2.5, 3 years. Because I sold my first one. I also should have kept my original V3, but yeah, I just ran into the issues where like I kept changing so much. I would fuck up with combo or movement, or something weird would happen with the lever or something, and I just didn't like it, and it ended up like just totally like tanking my entire like wanting to try everything, which I pretty much have tried everything at this point. I even tried the Nobi lever and the Bennyless lever, and those two levers are probably the levers I hate by far the most. How's cost of living there in Japan? It's alright. I mean, like, it depends, right? Excuse me as I change the battery on my camera. It depends. Here, I can probably talk while I'm doing this. Like, if day-to-day life is still pretty much the same, right? Like, depending on like what you're making and how much time you're spending outside and what you want to do. Like, Japan can be very cheap. Like, you can live here cheap, not do much, just live your life and not really go out that much. However, if you are trying to quote unquote do Japan, then, I mean, you're gonna be spending money. And that shit can go away fast. See you later, Delusional. And your shit can go away fast. You can be cheap here, or you can live life here, you know? It's kind of like the same. People talk about how like they can live off like Lawson's and fucking families and 7-Elevens and stuff. You can, but for how long? You're gonna go out and eat all the time? Okay, that's gonna be like 10, 15 bucks depending on what you want. Cause let's be honest, if you're coming from America, you're gonna want to be full. And when you go and eat 7-Eleven, Family Mart, etc., right? You don't get full, and you will end up buying more often because you're not full. I have a notorious problem of snacking way too much. That's in my DNA. I snack all the time whenever it's available. So I will, you know, go out and walk right down the street. With the biggest difference is when you're in America, you don't have like you don't have like personal supermarkets. You have everything's a chain. Everything's a Family Mart, everything's a 7-Eleven, everything's a Fast 99, I forgot what the hell it's called, or fucking Lawson's, whatever the hell. Those kind of ones are always the ones available. However, you don't get that much diversity when it comes to like what they have to offer. Again, going back to living in San Francisco, there is a diverse amount of supermarkets. You can go to some Indian-owned supermarket where you get some random Indian bits. They might even have some like curry-specific stuff, or you can go to the Mexican restaurant down the street that has everything, but has, for whatever reason, a nacho bin with some bootleg Slurpees and shit, and maybe a Buzzball with vodka on the side or something. Then you go to the Chinese supermarket that has like they have everything you usually need, but like has like some herbs and stuff, and like maybe some like certain specific like kind of rices and like chow mein shit and sauces. And then you can go to a Japanese supermarket that has what they probably have here, like Family Mart and 7-Elevens and shit, but it's a mix of American stuff, and you can probably put those all together. You don't get that here. You don't have that here. Juan Abdul Hadi says, what games are you excited for Tube 20? I remember the question. It just went something like that. Something, Miska. I remember when I said your name, I was like, I know this is Misgun, but I don't want to be wrong, so I'm gonna say this name just in case. But yeah, Juan, you live out here in Japan right now, right? Just done with work. I know you're in Malaysia. I forgot. There's somebody out here who's living here right now. Good catching up with you again. Alex, if you're ever in the U.S. and need a job at NBC, I can hook you up in the city. If I'm there, we will see. Whenever I'm there, close enough, 1 hour difference, yeah. But yeah, it's been, yeah. Cost of living out here can be expensive, but it is the way I look at it is the cost of living in Japan can be expensive, right? But if you want to be cheap, it is way easier to be cheap here. Cheap and healthy, to be honest. Looking forward to that new vid. Yeah! I don't know when it's ever coming out or starting, but yeah! New vid, yeah. You're gonna head out, drive back. All right. As a foreign man living in Japan, do you find getting along with the local folk? No, it's easy. It's pretty easy. But it's easy to get friends. It's easy to find core friends. Even when you meet other foreigners. Because like they're in their own world too, right? They're like doing their own shit too, so they don't really I don't want to say have time. Having time's not really the word, but they know who they associate with, I guess. I don't know. It's really kind of weird to explain, but Yeah. There's not somebody, well, there's one person I kind of talk to on like a daily-ish basis who is like Japanese and from here. But it's weird because they have to be willing to learn English and you have to be willing to learn Japanese. And then you have to get past you're both willing to make mistakes when trying to speak each other's languages. I think that's like probably the biggest barrier, because people are like really scared to say something offensive or say something that just sounds really dumb and get laughed at or made fun of about it. So I would say probably when it comes to like meeting friends is just getting comfortable being around each other. I do have like a pretty close friend who is Japanese, so I just kind of like, you know, we just shoot the shit all the time anyway, so it's not that much. But I'm also, like I said before, like I'm in like a very not your typical situation when it comes to moving here. Who else asked me questions? I know 2 fighting game fellas. Majida Bond Jr. run a tournament Tuesday. Where is Tatakai Tuesday at anyway? What is a Japanese local light? I've been getting a lot of people asking to see like what a drift event looks like. It's in Tokyo. Yeah, it's a good while away. That's an adventure. I don't know how many people agree with me, but we'd like to see a video about a drift event or get together you go to. Yeah, been getting a lot of that lately. All right, I think it's time for the true test to see if my computer's gonna explode or not. What do you guys think? Do I often visit arcades there? Not really. Unless I'm out with friends and we're like kind of just hanging out and shooting the shit. Yeah, well, I'll go to an arcade, but I'm never like going out of my way just to be like, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to an arcade today. Gamer time? Gamer time. Alright, I guess I might as well try the game that just decided just to not even turn on last time. So that's gonna be Tekken 7. Big screen. Good job, big screen. Look at that, we're already at a good start. It actually loaded up. Oh, that was smooth with the desk lowering to gamer mode. It's too easy now. I would play MK, but I don't know how YouTube is about MK. Hey, look at that. The game's actually acting in the way it should, but I'm holding my breath until I get into training mode. Actually, I should have picked Kazuya. Not a question, but I wanted to tell you that I really love your content. Thank you, High Tier Mortal. I appreciate that. I forgot my buttons are still not in the way that I want them to be yet. Somebody was asking about like if I could still do electrics and shit or something last time. Okay, we dropping frames? No, we're good. Actually, you know what? I haven't heard Tekken's background music for a while. Can I even play a Machinima anymore? Shit.
Welcome to the King Kazuya Mishima.
See, I'm a 2-player side only. Execution-wise, which do you find more difficult? Kaz is probably... Because, you know, he has, like, the waivus. He has that extra bit. Plus, like, you don't... When it comes to, like, hitting your perfect electric, it doesn't have to fucking... When you hit perfect electric, you gotta get into the flow, right? Whenever it comes to the Lisa, like, I can just get into it. Like, see, I don't, yeah, shit like that. What's your current screen setup? Oh, I have 2 Asus 2560s. I can cheat too because I have the cross up. Been busy on Grand Blue and Uni. I was about to say it. I've always had problems doing fucking electrical on one player side. Should I just say fuck it and just get into a match? Fuck it, just get into a match, why not? About to get fucking tendinitis with how much rust is about to come off.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Elisa.
I haven't played T7 Age. I'm too much of an anti gamer. See you later, Ben. But like with Elisa, man, like I don't know what it is. Like I don't. When it comes to like her moves, I don't really forget them that much. I forget how to be optimal, but like just remembering how to play her in general. Any other question that can answer well? I think that was it, right? Pretty sure that was it. He's like, this is a Kumu pick. I think that's all. I just like her because she's different. Like I've always been into like the not so traditional characters. Like I liked Elisa when she first came out. I liked Lars when he first came out. Also, I'm not even on the. I just totally forgot about that. I'm not even on the soundtracks right now. I'm on the fucking Real 3 FK. Stream hasn't blown up? Nope. It doesn't look like the stream is blown up. That's always nice. Let's check my two-player shit. Probably gonna be trash. See, can I do the hard combo?
New challenger.
Alright, let's check this Japan fucking online Tekken, huh? I'm around 3 months in playing Tekken and other fighting games. Figured I'd learn Elisa as a pocket character since it looks like my girl. Main Kaz. I see. Lisa's cool. Yeah, I just like her because like the way she plays. I do not miss this screen.
Round one.
Oh boy.
Fight.
Oh man, do I not have this set up?
Round two. Fight.
Fuck. Oh man, yeah, I don't have the fucking button set up right now. Motherfucker. Great.
KO. Round three. Fight.
That's not it's fine.
Round four. Fight.
Oh god. Yeah, mouse. Ah, no. You forgot about that.
Final round.
Oh, I didn't even look at this dude's Tekken prowess until just now. In America, that's what we call a bait. Oh, you lucky bitch.
Perfect. You win.
I tried Lydia and Asuka when I first started, but ended up landing on Horror because I liked the kick moves. Hey, Kicking people with the feet's always a good way to go, right? This is a good warm-up. Damn. Just one. His prowess is way higher than mine, too. I'm like, I play 2 characters, maybe. I play the whole cast. Would watch out, Marmot. Can you show us which stick you're currently using? Yeah, sure. Right now, this is a custom layout cross-up thing. Damn, he dodged me? Somebody dodged me. Currently just has the 3L3 FK with layer shift buttons, but gamer finger inserts, and then I have my directionals are the Sumitsus. Why is he missing one button though? Oh, because I took it out. It's in my AFS over there because I use it as a toggle for having my middle button as EX or up. And right now, I usually, when I'm playing Tekken, I usually have it for up for sidestep. Oh my god, really? Is this not? Hold on. I don't think that button's good. Let's check and see, shall we? Oh yeah, it did come off. Oops. I forgot I was messing with this a couple days ago. And I also made a mod to this where I can make this just a backpack because I was gonna have it so I can just carry this to whenever I go like to a local or something. But I don't remember if I brought the straps with me or not. Alright, I'm gonna do like maybe... If I don't get a match, I'm just gonna put Strive on and then see how, make sure that plays how it should. I'm gonna redo this little quick match thing right here.
Welcome to the King of
Make sure
Iron
everything's
Fist, Elisa.
run okay. I wonder why people are fucking ducking me. It's like, come on, man, I'm not that good. It's not even like a hype. I'm just not actually all that great. I just want to play it, please. Can we do the hard combo?
New challenger.
I might need to put fucking... Oh, of course. Of course I get in there the moment it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, no new drop frames. Still got a decent connection at 5,000 kilobits per second. Got Don Rin He has pretty high Tekken, well, not hella high, but high enough Tekken prowess that this probably isn't just their main character. That's one thing I do like about this. Hello, Katarina? You still there? You still there, Katarina? Hello? I always love this song.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay, let's see how good you are. No, Snake Edge. No, get that out of here.
Round 2. Fight.
It's a cool costume. Where's the Snake Edge? I know it's coming. Here it comes. Here it comes. No. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Damn it! What do you have your frame recording audio setup? My current audio setup is Sound Blaster speakers and the regular Glow XLR. But I might be changing my Glow XLR because I've been having weird fucking problems. For those of you that don't know, fucking Glow XLR TC Helicon doesn't exist. I can do that too.
Round 4.
Snake Edge? Okay, I'll Snake Edge once. Boom. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do something even more toxic. They won't expect us to crouch. Of course not.
Let the darkness consume
You win.
I could use a drink.
I forgot I have like the fucking auto save replay thing. Alright. I think that's enough for Tekken. We know the computer doesn't explode when Tekken's on. Let's try Us to Strive. And then I think I'm probably gonna head out because I have some editing to do tonight. But it seems like everything is in working order. For the most part, at least. So far, nothing too crazy at the moment. I'm also not running any crazy like kilobits per second right now. High tier, do you stream? Oh yeah, and I have the fucking Sennheiser Jubilee HDX 5XCXOXs or whatever the fuck they're called. Alright, I already see this game's at fucking 1080, not at 2560. Time to blame the beast. Is Guilty Gear an easier game to pick up for people who are new to fighting games? Ooh, it's easy to pick up, but oh man, that's what my video is kind of gonna be about whenever I. Oh yeah, I said I'll show you guys the intro for Volume 2. Well, how many people are in here? Only 8 people will see it. Strive is a solid first game, but it's. I feel like it's one of those games that people plateau in this game very fast. I am one of those people. That's why I'm speaking this. That isn't just saying, I guess, speaking from experience. Because there's like a lot of shit that can happen in this game. And like if you don't get like a feel for like the Roman cancel or like moves canceling, but yeah.
Network.
Yeah. I was about to reach Celestial the other day, but I was playing a Johnny that I got smoked by. Fuck it, I'll do ranked, right on. Oh man. There's nobody in here. Oh yeah, I was playing Zato. How do I change character? I've been playing more Street Fighter lately. Yeah, I've been playing not Street Fighter. I haven't touched Street Fighter since I've gotten it. Since me and Lanthus like had a session a while ago. I think it was like right when I moved or right after I moved. That was the last time I played Street Fighter. And I haven't played it since. Yeah, sure, if you want. I'm just messing. I'm just testing things out, just making sure fucking stream and fucking everything else is cooperating the way that it should. Sure, the matchup that I've been playing the entire time about this game. Are you fucking kidding me? You gotta ask me about that? Yeah. Had to ask me if you wanted Strive to use my fucking network. What the fuck? But yeah, Strive is, I would say it's a pretty easy game. If not easy game, but it's a pretty good, it's a fun time when you're wanting to learn your first fighting game, put it that way. But it can be very grueling if you try to get good, you know what I mean? But I mean, I guess like any game could be like that. Wow, that didn't, I thought the rolls would hurt. Grab. Nope. No, I wasn't actually expecting that. How's the wall broke? Oh my god. I thought the wall was gonna break. You play Melee too? Yeah. Oh my god, how? Okay, I might be a little rusty. This fool whiffed heavy slash and then did that. Oh. Well, of course he plays Melee. She's got TK Bad Moon. What's funny is I didn't start using TK Bad Moon until way later I started playing her. How are you fucking safe from that? Why was that regular fucking burst? Bruh!
Duel 2.
Mix. Bruh. Gotta love this game. What? 6P? Are you fucking for real? Caught my backdash.
Duel 3.
I knew it too. Oh, mixy mix time. And hit. That didn't kill. Melee damage. Gotta love melee damage. Nope. Oh, I tried to burst. Oh, I tried to burst. Wow. I tried to burst. I knew he was gonna do that shit too. I thought I could fucking burst and then get. I must have did Rose first. Fuck. It's been a while, okay? Leave me alone. Maybe try the silent jail. I don't like JLFs. And no Rose. I need to slow it down. I'm trying to play too fast. I like how. Okay. Are you aware of Milia Guy Comic Con on YouTube comments? I don't think so. Shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, I think it was starting to get. I just had to slow it down. I think I was trying to do too much. Oh, that was saucy. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I just had to slow it down. I was trying to do way too much. My hands are moving at like fucking Mach 10. Juan, are you in a lobby? Oh, he just bounced. Are you in a lobby? Or are you whatchamacallit? Or did you make a room? Oh, you're okay. All right, I'm gonna stay here then. Oh wait, where am I? I got hella lost. Konacon on YouTube comments. Why is he known in the YouTube comments? You'll be on in a bit. All right, I gotta get some sleep eventually. This was nice though, for sure. Tomaka, we'll see you around.
Welcome.
Oh, he won't play.
Are you ready?
Oh, wait, what? Oh, fuck. I always hit ready too fast before I can see their actual connection. I'm like, I just want to play, man. I just want to go fast.
Duel 1.
Oh my god. What the actual planet Earth? 270 fucking... You fucking kidding me? Oh my god. This game is so cool. I knew I was gonna regret it. I knew I was gonna fucking regret it. I don't even care. Oh my god.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
It's better for you not to know. Just complains too much on Millia videos. Oh really? he's like that shit lives in my head rent free. Oh my god, did you see that? This shit didn't even have the the hit spark. Oh wow, that was tight. Because I did that the way I did, it fucking didn't allow me to get hit by the wall. Nope, get out of my life. Okay, let's not do rank then, if it's gonna be like fucking network, fucking random select. No more May. Oh my god. Hello game?
Are you ready?
Strive, that is something I really don't miss about this fucking game. Hell no. I'm not. Oh wait, why did it put me in the US?
Welcome.
Yeah, is he like the main man Sui when it comes to Kazuya? Happy Chaos now disconnected the server. Sick.
Network.
You know, Strive, the hardest thing about trying to play your game is just trying to play your game.
Welcome.
Oh, an Asuka. Oh yes, now I can't connect you. Go, Lewis.
Are you ready?
That's better. Oh my god, 400, 44444. Oh, I'm about to get smoked. He's dedicated. Shit, and I still have background music down off, huh? Fucking forgot, because I usually record this game.
Let's rock.
I'm the best around. That was tight. The one thing though about Strive though, you get some moments in this game where like you feel like an absolute badass. Oh boy, I like that though. Ah, I know it's gonna hit me. Stop it! Stop being so mean, Gold Lewis. I shouldn't have burst. Shouldn't have burst. Ah! I thought I was on the ground. That's why I was hitting those buttons. Fuck. I was under. I was under this man. Wow, I fucking lagged right there. Seriously? Why I got lagged right there? Oh, wow. I want to see that replay. Give me the replay. I had to press the wrong one. I had to. It's the only way. Oh, we're playing aggressive melee there. thought it was a smoke burst for that.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Are you fucking kidding me, man? Oh my god, I got robbed. Watching replays are painful. I just want to see, because I hit dash after the wall break, and I'm like, okay, my character was like, I'm not going anywhere. Oh, he didn't want to do it because he knows it's going to mess up his weapon. Oh, Lewis. Did that chip me out, or did that just overhead me?
Duel 2. Let's rock.
What the fuck? Wow, really? Oh, wow, the bomb stops that? That's cool. Okay, I want to see that replay real quick. I'm like, I had to hit the wrong button, right?
Replay.
But the replays are memories of pain, you know? Just reminds you of that one moment where you fucked up. Hold on.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Put the buttons up again. Where's input? Okay. Let's see. Did I hit dash after the wall break, or did I not hit dash after the wall break?
Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock.
Let's see, did I hit dash? What are the senses? Did I hit dash or did I not hit dash? You guys think I hit dash? Did I hit the wrong move? I had to, right?
Positive bonus.
Oh, it just straight up didn't even, wow. It just didn't even register it.
Let's rock. Duel 1. Let's rock. Duel 2. Let's rock. Duel 3. Let's rock.
I must have hit dash too late. I mean, early? Too early. Okay. Okay, there's dash right there. Dash again. Why am I getting dash 2K? Dash, dash. Dash. Maybe this scene thing wasn't finished yet, I'm assuming. I'm gonna check something real quick.
Who dares to enter Milkai Feast?
Don't know.
Network. Welcome.
Sure, I'll get smoked by Johnny. Why not? Or not. Happy Chaos? Sure, why not? Let the pain flow.
Are you ready?
Juan, where you at? Hurry up. I'm gonna do like 2 more matches. If you're not, I'm getting off. Alright, cool. Well, at least it looks like the game is loading up fine. I can test Cyberpunk like off stream just to make sure, or probably run a benchmark while I make food.
Let's rock.
This is not a skill hack chaos, but I can already tell.
Slap. Duel 2.
4 rollback frames.
Let's rock. Slap.
Nope. I will do one more. Biking. Sure. Why not?
Are you ready? Duel 1. Let's rock.
not multitasking. Wasn't even real. Okay, this feels mean now. Oh, you're in Japan 404? Okay, I'll be right there. Perfect timing. I was like, I'm about to leave, man. This is the last two. Went from super easy to super not so easy, and then hey, we get to play finally with an actual real connection. Oh wait, hold on. One second. Oh god.
Are you ready?
1 second. Alright. I was like, I don't want to have to put my music on the background.
Are you ready?
Alright, we're gonna go to however, and then I'm probably gonna call it after. I just would like to know I have the reflexes of a cat. So throw it. I dare you. I can't tell if this was better or worse than when I was in America. I'm gonna burst. One that feels pretty bad. pretty bad actually. Pretty bad. How am I closer and it's bad and it's worse? Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, you know it is probably the stage. I forgot this stage is hella laggy. Oh wow. We should probably change stage. We'll change stage after this one because it's probably gonna be bad. What the hell? I did that on purpose. Yep, that's what I did. I did that. I totally read you were gonna go for blocking low, and that's exactly what I wanted. Don't look at the replay. Oh, I'm hella fucking stressing that fucking connector, huh? I think I was bending like the connector up out of the stick for a second there. Do you change the stage? Okay, cool. Hey, look at that. 0 rollback frames. That's better. Kind of. Never mind. I lied. I lied. The game lied. Why does it feel worse? Was that really necessary? Was that really necessary? You knew I was gonna die no matter what. Jeez. This guy. Look at this guy. I'm somewhat of a chip enthusiast myself. I'm sure, why not? Yeah, I meant to do that too. Oh wow, that was like the actual like furthest part of the fucking hitbox that hit you there. No. I'm gonna burst. I'm gonna burst. I lied. I fucking wasn't. Nope. Part of the plan. All part of the plan. Everything I do. Everything I do. I'm just gonna mash 6 people. I mean, I'm not mashing 6 people. Yeah, chip got chipped. Emotion, no damage. I'll do one more. One more. This connection is hurting my brain. Bro, I've been playing way too much Street Fighter. It's like you're like a real ninja because I can't see you. Dude, that fucking your hit didn't even have a sound. Oh god. Hey. What? Yeah. Only reason I knew that is because I do that too. The only reason I knew you were gonna stop because I do the same thing. I was like, I'm already blocking and there's no way. Muscle memory legit gone. It doesn't help when you're like on 7 rollback frames and 200 plus MS. Right? Like it makes the whole thing like like you're like, oh man, I forgot the game. But not only did I forget the game forgot how I should play. You should just keep it stored at all times. Oh man, that was actually kind of funny. Here I thought I was gonna play one and things are gonna get better. No, things got far worse. That's crazy. We're not even that far, but you know, Japan connection is extremely strong, as they say, right? For people who don't even fucking live here. I have to get me some baller internet. Street Fighter's been a way better online experience. That's crazy, just from game to game. Oh yeah, isn't there supposed to be an update? Oh, is it today? I actually don't know. Should I leave this stream available to watch? Maybe. Maybe I'll leave it available to watch. I guess I might as well. What do you guys? Do you guys think I should let people do the shit now? I've now main crown buttons with focus attack silencers. Nice. Nicer than gamer finger buttons? What? But gamer finger buttons are like the best button that's ever been made in existence. Or so I'm told. I go through phases. I'm like, I'll try something different for a little bit. So I used them for a couple of years too. It's all broken into. I wish they would make like the Sonwon Metallic series in those newer in the newer like silence button styles without the tabs on the side. I wish they would make those. Those would be tight. Open up my wrap in, always reminded of yours with the metal option button. But then I realized you need to remove the whole damn front. Yeah, I didn't need it because I didn't use it on on PlayStation. So I was lucky with that. That's why I replaced them, because I was like, I only need start, select, and guide button, or whatever. Although thankfully, if you don't look at the video, they're kind of like, bitch, man, they're not on the same plane. I had some silencers and Sonwas too. I don't like them in Sonwas. I haven't tried them in the 202s though. In the 201s or the 202s? I forgot what you say. But yeah, I mean, like, it's good now. At least I know I can stream to an extent. 202s, yeah, for sure. I have the layer shift buttons right now for my ASI. Dude, Juan, I have ASI parts available locally. Locally available. All of them. Shafts, body, actuator, bearings, fucking collars. Been begging layers, yeah, for the 720s. I have the 720s, but they're without the. I just have the gamer finger, whatchamacallit, things in there. That's mad. Even crown, yeah, I get crown buttons, gamer fingers, all in one place. They even have the Omron 6A5s and 162s or whatever the fuck the other ones. Forgot what the name. V16. There's the V16s. I don't remember. No AM5s though. But again, then they have all the Quamba stuff. They have like all the new Quamba stuff, like the new bat tops they have. They're like the not the I was gonna say pixelated or mirrored. It's the crystallized ones. They have those. They have the Nobi levers. They have Nobi tops. All Japanese fucking buttons and everything you need for your They have JLWs, JLXs, like all of everything. And it's just like a little corner, dedicated to some arcade parts. And I was like, damn, okay. I just checked it out. And I was like, it's probably not that much. Because my friend was like, yeah, they don't even carry that much. I was like, okay. But he went to the one in Tokyo, but I went to the one here. And the one here has like everything you need. It even has like some enclosures. They're stupid ass expensive, but I don't know why they're so expensive. But yeah. I'm like, I'm so glad I'm over my lever period, because man, I would have fucking gotten in trouble 100%. Oh damn, definitely going to Osaka over Tokyo next time. Yeah, I've heard the comparisons. We were talking about it earlier. I only know so much about like Tokyo because I have not set foot as a tourist or like being there kind of thing. You're pretty much retired, you hope. Yeah, until you see one thing. Yeah, they have brick boards and shit too, so like if you have like an arcade stick that you've been like have laying around for a while, you can just throw it on there. Hey, you're back. Just wanted to say that I love your videos. You made me take some guts and try some more juicy stuff and I loved it. Hecky, I'm glad I've done that. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. But yes, I am back. I don't know for how long, but yeah, we're back. Currently into. Oh yeah, did you? Okay, I guess we can. Well, I have to fix it first because since I've fucking changed my whole ass setup again, I have the. Nah, I'll do it later. You have to be another time where you guys can see the teaser for Volume 2. I got into Butter, you know what that does to it. Oh yeah. When you ever get hints of unobtainium, then you're like, damn, I want that. I want that with the what's that lever that dude's making? The Kaze? No, it's not Kaze. What the hell is it called? Kage. The Kage lever? Yeah, the Kage. I was like, oh, that looks actually kind of cool. Whether it's gonna play any different, I don't fucking know. But you know, it looks cool. Cause I kind of want it, but I'm not invested in levers enough to like go out and buy it. You know what I mean? $105. You know how far $105 goes in yen right now? He also got his hands on the master lever too. Nice. They don't come with switches and grommets though. Oh, I mean, I have all that stuff. I still have my, and then, oh dude, I can buy crown grommets right up the street. I can buy switches right up the street. I can buy Fanta fucking whatever up the, I could just, you know, just right there. Super nice change. That's one thing that I can say. Although I'm not in as invested as I used to be, it's a very nice change. Boop. Even Korean parts and ASI, yeah, they have the whole range of ASI grommets and everything. Trust me, I was just as surprised like when I actually got there. I was like, what the hell? They have all this shit just here. And it's just like some like random, well not random, but like it's like one of those like small like little tech stores that has like, you know, like the breadboards and the soldering irons and, you know, all that stuff, and they're just there. They're just there. I was like, wow, that's actually really cool. They don't even know, you know? They don't even know. Only the people going there and knows what they're looking at knows. Yeah, that's where I got my 303 FK. Because right now I have to, and I gotta go back there soon. Envy my man, my country doesn't even have a physical shop that sells these stuff. Dude, I mean, Cali didn't either. I mean, they have one in Arcade Shock, but that's in LA. And so now to be like, before it was like, oh, I want to get some parts. Get on the internet, you know, do the searching, figure out which ones you need and such. But now it's, I can take the bus like 10-15 minutes and go grab some stuff real quick, come back home, eat, and go back to sleep. You know, that it's such a weird dynamic now. All right. Well, at least it looks like I'm not switching to Intel today, because that was going to be a very expensive thing to do, but I was over it. That is, if this fucking LOS decides to fucking kaboof again. I just can't afford another stick. Been thinking about getting Obsidian 2, the arcade stick, aluminum Korean low. Why, man? Why you gotta get the most boring ass fucking ice cream box looking ass arcade stick? This thing about it that you don't need to wait. Exactly. Or just even adding shipping to whatever I'm buying. Before it's like you buy buttons and you're then like $5 plus shipping, right? But now it's just okay. All right, cool. Because PS5, bruh. Whatever. Obsidian went such the direction I was hoping that they weren't. They're like, let's just make these boxes with buttons. Great. Nothing special anymore. That's why the dragon was so fucking cool. The dragon was cool because it was like the most unorthodox fight stick somebody would make. But they're like, nah, you know what? Fucking mass producer, send it. But I was like, man, when I saw they did, I think it was the renders for the Obsidian 2, or they did it for, I forgot which one they did it for. And I was like, man, is this the direction we're gonna be going? This stuff with Xbox is traumatizing. Yeah. But I don't know, man. I was hoping for them to stay different. Hello, how's the day going? I hope it's either good or relaxing to you all. Today is going well, friend. Thank you for asking. How was your day? This is a fan. I didn't even read this. This is a fan-made playlist with selected relaxing songs from Gran Turismo games. I made this playlist to listen to ab workouts. It's ideal for any situation. These songs range from jazz to house, but never go too crazy. Tim Venus. Dragon's really that heavy? Oh hell yeah! Dragon is a heavy beast. I saw someone get MakeStick Pro from Korea. Oh god, MakeStick Pro from Korea and DS5 pad hack PCB. It's a consideration. Not bad. Didn't Highball do that? I feel like Highball did that. After a week of stressing out on all sides, I can finally say, get relaxed. Hey, let's go. Relaxing time. Now we got the relaxing playlist just for you, baby. Can use it wireless? Oh yeah, for sure. Why not, right? Shit. Just to show off. You just like walk away and then you're gonna forget the fucking unsync your fucking controller because it's wireless. That's what's gonna happen. You know it. Don't you deny it. You know that's gonna happen. You're gonna go offline to an event and you're gonna have your fight stick with you and you're gonna forget to unsync your fight stick because you're gonna forget it's even wireless in the first place. Then you're gonna get DQ'd and you're gonna get called a nerd and they're gonna tell you to get out the venue. Like, look at him, he doesn't even have a branded PlayStation stick. What is that, a make stick with the PS5 PCB in it? Boo! Boo, get him out. That's not a leverless. What do you guys call it? Do you guys call it a leverless, stickless, all button, a hitbox layout, a Shiokin, a hitbox? That's it? You just call it a hitbox? Cause dude, doing my video on that shit is like so fucking convoluted when it comes to the naming scheme of that shit. I hate when people call hitbox or like a leverless a fucking fight stick though. That's one thing that I'm like, bruh. Cheating? I like how Bean Park has been gone for a minute and he heard that and he's like, it's cheating. That's all I have to say, bye. I don't know anything about a Shiokin. Shiokin? That's a Shiokin. I have a bitbox, so I just saw it hitbox by default. I prefer cockpit style. What's the difference? This is the one that's 24mm buttons with the 30mm middle button, but it's a little bit closer in. It's actually, so this one, your hands kind of sit more like that instead of like that, and then when you zig to zag, you zagoot out of the boot for shoot. I finally grasped KBD on my JLF, then tried KBD on a leverless. Was it better? Was it easier or harder? Excuse me, 2 seconds. Easier? Really? Yeah, I haven't fully committed to Levelist. Or actually, I haven't committed Levelist enough to go learn KBD. The only thing I've tried is the DP shortcut. When you hold forward and just hit down. No, when you hold down and just hit forward, and you do a DP. Cheating. Out here cheating. Do you see that? These are meat chips. Niku chips. Let's see. Yami deki. Something. Kanji. I can't read that shit. I get arthritis playing machines on a Levelist, right? I like to joke around on stick player, controller player, but to be honest, I haven't started my journey in fighting games yet. Yeah, that's fair. Meat Cheetos? They're like meat sauce Cheetos. Meat Cheetos. Saucy Cheetos. Base, that's the problem I had the first time I tried Levelist. But I think because the layout I originally had, I would kind of like force my wrists onto it, and I would end up like curling my hands a lot. Like I wasn't gonna do the video if I obviously I was gonna get any pain or anything again. But I played like MK for like 2 weeks straight, just like on and off, like an hour or 2 sessions, and then going to go about my business. But no wrist pain. Or at least like discomfort. If I was gonna have any signs or anything, that was gonna be like, oh nope, this video's not happening. I can't be like fucking Mr. Nihongo Gamer going full in on hitbox and shit. You don't love Korean lovers like we do. True. I don't think it's ever made that push to like really like get hella good either. Or if he has, I haven't seen it. I was thinking about hitting him up and be like, hey, we should do a video thing. I think so. Somewhere up there. I know he's up north for sure. Or at least it doesn't seem like it. Didn't he used to do like a collab stream with the girl, with like some girl player? I forgot her name. Something I find helpful to play is at an angle, leaning it forward on my case. It's converted. Obsidian. Just extend my legs, let it incline forward. Oh, like kind of like this. Like you're kind of like resting your hands on your thighs, but still, you're doing the motions and such. Let's see how that video I just released. What the fucking is it doing? Not doing too bad. We're getting like 1,000 views in a day now. Ergobots. Is that one you hold like this? Is that like alien looking one or whatever? Yeah, it is. That requires too many neurons for me to play on. I need something that I can caveman my hands around in, you know. Neurons will be activated and overloaded at the same time. I mean, it probably has the same ones that Hitbox has. Yeah, down, because like it's at the point we're at right now is like we're at the mercy of like the SLCD readers and how they read inputs now, right? All right, I think it's time. Those of you who are normal to my streams know how this goes, but I changed it up a little bit. I changed it up a little bit. So we gotta turn that music off. And you guys know how this shit goes.
You can see the intensity in their eyes.
See the screen.
Thank you. You can stop these devastating warriors. It's not too late.
No more
bonks here. Are you giving up already?
Bonks is only dedicated for fucking Twitch.
Give me a break. Why don't you challenge again?
So, till next time, friends.
If at first you don't succeed, you can always try again. It's such a shame, but I wait for your next challenge. I know that you'll be back.